Jack,
I feel like I was just
with you.
Oh yes, please do.
It's a New York Times recipe, but I should be able to share it with you. Give me 2 seconds. You need to make this, and you need to love it because it's.
How much
have you know that I am a picky bastard, so I will probably not be making the recipe verbatim.
Do you like sausage?
Depends on the sausage.
Not as much as you do.
Well, you can make it.
You had
Who's a funny guy?
You had sausage for dinner today. Like, how am I wrong here?
I just love how quickly you said it. You saw the opening and you just went for it.
Now, to be fair, it was my interest in sausage that made him make sausage today.
What did I get? Let's see here. I know that I got things, but I need to... it's been so long. I don't remember if I updated my character sheet the last time we got all that XP.
Yeah. Does that look like something that you'd eat? Jack?
Well, let me get back to my PC.
Oh.
Heavily edited.
Oh, you think? Like, what in there don't you like?
Peppers and onions, mostly.
For real? Yeah, then don't make it. That's the entire...
Sausage is getting all on this, too.
Hang on. So you're saying that the slow cooker sausage, peppers, and onions recipe, you don't like 2 of the 3 title ingredients?
Yes!
Yeah, maybe
Unrelated note, can I get that recipe?
Sure.
Yeah, can you send that to me too?
Yeah.
Unless it requires pre-cooking or adding anything in post, because I ain't about to.
Okay. Well, you do need to brown the sausage, so I won't send it to you.
Well, concept of a slow cooker. Throw everything in. Food comes out.
Boop. There you go.
And the easiest way to see if Tristan updated. Conditioned. Yes, you did update your character sheet.
Okay, and then we get another... How much XP from the Wookiee thing?
Oh, you
should have already factored it in.
Should have. Maybe.
But well, what's your XP total?
According to my Ogdude character tracker...
Oh, that's why.
Earned XP is 455.
Yeah, what's it say in the game? But 455 sounds maybe right?
It should be 485.
Right. 485, so I have an extra 30 to spend. Huzzah!
My character sheet on the thing, I think I bring this up like every other session, but it says 315.
Yep.
But that cannot be right.
Unless you actively make sure that's on top, you stay on top of that, that never updates properly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the only one who has officially tracked XP, and it's in the XP tracker.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a question about my soak, and I am now soak 3 instead of soak 4.
Make sure to equip your armor.
You might have had multiple instances of armor equipped. Like, my soak was higher than it should be because I accidentally had both my catch vest and my coat activated, which you're not supposed to do, I believe.
Yeah, Vale, you have no armor. So that's just your 3 is your base soak.
No, but literally every other record I have says 4 soak.
For the Scav games, you were wearing heavy clothing.
I guess these are all notes from the Scav games.
Yeah, so I mean, you can heavy clothing. That's standard. So you can. Yeah, here I'll drag that on your sheet right now.
Yeah. When I was cleaning up everyone's character sheets for moving over to Keshik, because
Seize
that was
the initiative, dude.
a uniform for the games, I took the heavy clothing off everyone, except Tam, who was wearing it beforehand.
So, yeah, I mean, so heavy clothing would just be something that you, like, that's a standard, like...
Yeah, we've got 5.
Thing.
We got, well, now 3 sets of it. Linus didn't really survive.
Oh, there it is.
What is hard difficulty?
3.
Let me take a look here. What I got here? Oh. Well, there's an ability that I could take called Seize the Initiative, which would cost me 25 XP.
Now, I just have to know, you've literally had 4 weeks to do this.
Yes, I know. Once per game session, the character may leap forward to create a daring distraction on the battlefield by performing a Seize the Initiative maneuver. They make a hard difficulty athletics check. If they succeed, any number of other PCs who have not yet acted this round may immediately take their turns as if there were that many PC slots at that point in the initiative order.
Do you really want to see Tyler cry?
Yes.
Jack, hang on, back up. So you don't... So, is it just bell pepper you don't like?
Bell pepper and onions.
He dislikes bell pepper and onions as much as he dislikes being stunned in combat.
Holy shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, I cannot stand the texture of onions or bell peppers.
It's texture. So, okay. So it's not the taste of an allium?
Not so much. It really depends on how much bell pepper there is, because I will detect that shit.
Right, like no matter the ripeness, you've had green, you've had red, you've had yellow, you've had orange.
Oh yeah, I've mentioned it before, but my grandmother was a little old Italian woman.
Oh yeah, so she's made out of bell pepper.
Yeah, bell pepper and garlic. Garlic I fucking love. Garlic's fantastic.
Yeah, stay away from the sausage and pepper and onion recipe.
Yeah.
I don't know what you would even be able to sub, but that's a very funny thing. If you're a recipe shopper like I am, I will look around and for recipes, and it's always fun because there's always one comment on there that's very shitposty, usually on New York Times. That's like, yeah, it's this we made this recipe and it's awesome. This chicken tikka masala, yeah. I didn't have chicken on hand, so I just used a bunch of loose nuts and bolts.
Right, I love comments like that.
And yeah, I didn't have any garam masala, so I used tree bark. And you know what? The texture was a little bit different, and I wish it was a little bit better. Frankly, 3 stars for the recipe. And then everybody comments, it's like you said.
Listen, rage bait has been elevated into an art form recently, and
Perfect.
Honestly, I think we're lesser for it.
Yeah. Like, the thing I hate is when people will trash an article or a recipe, like, this is terrible, it's awful, and then they list, like, the 3 key ingredients that they substituted for something wholly inappropriate.
Yeah.
And that is their basis for saying it's terrible. They didn't make the recipe, they made something entirely different and are now claiming it is the recipe's fault.
This buffalo chicken dip was awful. I tried to make it with my organic tofu and chickpeas.
Yeah.
Well, that's not buffalo or chicken, is it?
Yeah, so this buffalo chicken dip wasn't very good. So what I did was, here's what I did, and let me know if I did anything wrong. I didn't have chicken on me, so I did use chickpeas, and I also didn't have buffalo sauce. I didn't have Frank's Red Hot, so I did use garlic. I used some heavy cream. I used salt, pepper, some tzatziki sauce. I put it in a blender, and then I dipped some pita bread into it. It didn't get the effect I was looking for. Bitch, you made hummus.
I was just thinking here, like, I know it said to sprinkle some parsley, but I didn't have any, so I substituted a stick of Wrigley's gum.
Yeah. I
did substitute the blood of a virgin. It didn't taste so good. Very coppery. 2 stars.
Yeah, I added red wine to this to this cheesecake, and I didn't really like that, and I also did insert it anally. Was that not what I was supposed to do?
South Park flashbacks.
Somebody help.
All right, let's get started. I've spent long enough without Star Wars.
You sure you don't want to take another 4 weeks to finish spending your XP?
No, I did it.
He got you. He usually gets me, but he got you this time.
I wouldn't push it if I were you.
You should have told me that before I put the cheesecake in there. A long time ago in the galaxy far, far away.
I love the because it implies there is only other one galaxy.
The galaxy. We are the galaxy. Hang on, let me do that again.
Nope.
Oh, are we already in the? We're already in the. No.
Oh, we've been recording since you said it's wet.
It is. God, the sandwiches are so good. All right, yeah. Last we left off. Fuck. A bunch of stuff happened. What happened? Somebody do a recap.
Oh, geez. Okay, so there was the scav games. That was like 17 different kinds of thing. I don't know why I'm talking like this now. I guess that's just what we doing. So then after the scav games, the rebels were like, hey, you like spy work? We can give you some spy work and we'll give you some cool toys in return. We just need you to go talk to the Wookiees and maybe pull one or two out of that fucking hellhole they're in. And so we decided, yeah, sure, what the hell? Why not? We can go do that. And so we go there, we talk to some Wookiees, we do some spy shit, and it goes off surprisingly, like, almost without a hitch. It was very satisfying, except for the very end when things went off the rails a little bit, but we still pulled through in the end.
I got to blow up fascists.
That's always a good day when that happens, eh?
Yeah. Jack, you get 500 credits, and I'm sending you $5. Anybody who talks in a just really bad Jersey accent will get real cash money sent to them.
Okay, cool. In that case, everything I say moving forward is in a bad Jersey accent. Like, really bad. As in you can't even tell it's from Jersey.
This is my approximation of a bad Jersey accent.
Hey, you guys are amateurs.
And we've already started with a truly inscrutable bit. I love it. I'm from Jersey, moi. I can't. His accent was better than mine. I can't do it. I can't do it better. So I'm saying it was bad.
I genuinely have no idea why I slipped into that accent.
I think you might have just slipped on a word. And you were like, I'm in Jersey now. And we're all like sitting there watching.
It's kind of like watching a train crash. It's just you can't stop watching it, and it keeps getting worse.
It keeps getting worse, yeah. because you realize the nuns were in the last car. So let's keep going. Psychic lobotomy. All right, here's the actual tone. And now, so you are on your way from Kashyyyk. There has been about a 2-week interlude here between Kashyyyk and where you were sent to go. You are en route to the agricultural planet Tanab. Tanab is a New Republic controlled world, and you are all told to go to Tanab in order to collect the sensor baffling equipment that you were going to be receiving from Tesh, the person who you spoke to get that Kashyyyk job done. He is a New Republic intelligence contact that Elise, back on Randone, put you in contact with. We are going to go ahead and start here today en route to Tanab. We're going to start in the Stormrunner here, but first, time to roll for Destiny.
Didn't we also bring Elise? I believe her name was with us.
Jesus.
Who was the rebel operative we brought with us?
Elite.
Oh
right, her.
Yeah, the one
Great.
Cam kept flirting outrageously with.
Yeah. I'll load my Foundry.
Great. Yeah, let's look that up. In the meantime, that is a perfect dark side send. Okay. All right. Hang on one second. Please stop. Everybody stop. Okay. So, that is a perfect dark side roll here. I am now going to roll as what we do every time that this happens, which is not very often. I think only one other time. I am going to roll on the obligation tracker.
Y'all, I think we're cooked.
Bring it on!
Oh, right in the tip.
Okay,
sorry, you were just
some dice.
You were just like sort of channeling DBZ abridged there, so I had to bring that back around.
Oh, this is some weeaboo bullshit. Okay.
That was a reference to the episode of Family Guy where Joe Swanson gets fused to his driveway by a nuclear bomb.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Gotcha. Give me just one moment here.
Giant mutated rats, and he says, "Bring it on!"
Jesus Christ. Doing a little hot creation here.
Don't like that.
Just drag out human female and change it to picture 6.
Yeah, this lady. You remember? People who did this?
Yep.
All right. Perfect. So she is also with you.
Cam just, I remember.
Speaking of member,
Remember stormtroopers?
I remember shooting stormtroopers in the face.
all right. Havella, wow. Perfect. All right, yeah, so with the 5 dark side points moving in, as you are all ship weary, ready to make a true plain actual stop to offload yourselves to get out of this ship. The ship, I mean,
I feel like this sort of description is assuming that Cameron and names. Cameron and Lina are not being talked about as such because they live here.
Yeah,
this is home.
Yeah, it's been a bit though since you've been able to take some R&R, and the R&R that was supposed to happen on Randone in order for you to collect yourself and continue your run away from the Black Sun and from hut space. Randone really wasn't what it was all cropped up to be. It ended up being kind of an affair.
Yeah, it was a whole ass thing.
It was a whole ass thing. Speaking of which, let's head over to the Stormrunner. Go ahead and get the right ambiance going here.
A properly updated Stormrunner that's actually not blurry as shit.
Yeah, believe it or not, we haven't noticed. Well, I think Kyle's been noticing, but this whole thing, this is a new and improved map, by the way.
Yeah, the floor textures look a lot better.
Yep, floor textures were completely and totally blurry.
I did not know there were floor textures.
Yep, this is the issue. So I will take 15% of the blame on this one.
I honestly was blaming his computer and thought it was just streaming issues.
Which that's not how this works.
Nope.
You load an image, it's in there. But when you send images, for those of you playing the home game, when you send images to Discord, if they're high-res images, when you click into the image to expand it, to then right-click it and save it, there's an infinitesimal window of time in which the high-res picture is actually the low-res variant until it loads into the high-res. When you save it, as it's still kind of sort of loading in, it looks really blurry. Now, if you take 5 seconds and wait for it to load, then save it, you get to zoom in and see all the cool little floor textures.
It's almost like patience is a virtue.
Yeah, so it's 25% my fault.
Speaking of patience, I do get to remove one. I get to attempt to remove one injury a week from those who still have them.
Yes, so there has been 2 weeks.
Two a week. I get 2 a week.
Yeah, you get 2 a week. Yeah, because you get an extra one for your talent, right?
Back to tank, actually.
Oh yeah, for sure. Perfect.
Vale, go on.
Yeah. So this is at an unspecified time en route, probably as you're between the jump space between Geyser and Tanab. So y'all roughly have a couple of hours until you land in Tanab.
Lionel will go to the internal communications hub. Vale, can you meet me in the... we'll start in the medical bay. Okay.
Vale, as you pass through the kitchen, you notice that Cargo is cooking something.
Like cooking it well, or is the kitchen on fire?
Yeah, do you want to walk over and see? On your way?
Sure, I'll walk over and see.
For sure. Yeah, let's see here.
He's 12 years old. He can cook dinner.
The chore wheel argues.
This seems like a perfectly reasonable thing for a 12-year-old to know how to do to a Mandalorian. This basic life skill. You got to know how to cook dinner.
Yeah, he does have training in this because he's, well, I would say proficient in survival. We'll call it difficulty 1 just for dinner, and I'll give him a setback. So it's not going great. So Vale, you walk up and you see that there's some smoke, and he goes, shit, fuck, okay, he turns around and goes, oh god, oh. Okay, everything's going fine. It's okay. I just burnt the last of our leaks. So hopefully we're stopping somewhere soon.
Kyvex literally ran out of his room, comes up, checks his hands. Is he burned?
No, he just turned around and was scared by Vale.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah, you see the pan is just like a stuck-on mess of burnt steak and burnt, like, veggies. It seems like the start of, like, what would be, like, a stir-fry, like, cut up pieces of, beef with, like, veggies.
I'm going to look at the heat setting. What was it put to?
It's cooking in here. Like, cooking in here. It's all the way up.
Turn that off. And I'm like, so thing is with these electric ones, you only have to put it to like half heat. It'll get real hot.
Well, yeah, I know that now.
Well, good lesson to learn. All right, like give me the pan here, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try and get this cleaned up.
Okay. Kyvax, as you go through Vale, you're on your way to the med bay. Vale. Or is Vale doing anything else in the kitchen? Sorry.
No, Vale just observes the child, the ruined food,
Are you
says
hungry?
nothing, and walks off.
It's gonna be. Oh, okay. Tick, 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 tick.
Yeah, and Vale will go into medbay with a few
Minus got her.
louder clicks and whirs than is normal for Vale.
She stops what she's doing. I heard you approach. Are you more broken than I thought?
I believe I may have some underlying resistances that were not there previous.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna start with the squishy bits. She pats the bed.
3 critical injuries. Jesus Christ.
Vale steps up and onto the bed.
What are we dealing with?
Yeah, so you see a rather large wound to one of his arms. The sort of fleshy part of his upper arm has sort of an open wound that we were just sort of letting chill for a second. It's now gotten to the point where it needs to be. It's going to get worse if it doesn't get fixed. Also, you see bruising across the fleshy parts of his head, and in like right underneath his sternum where he got the wind kicked out of him. Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna start with the arm. Alright. MD4, can you bring me over the suture kit and the laser and warm up the Bacta? Alright. I want to just dive into on the arm to start.
Okay, so yeah, the arm would be the discouraging wound. There are the other two. So
Yeah,
there's the discouraging wound, the winded. Okay. Yeah, medicine check difficulty 1 here for that.
Okay, let's see. Rank of surgeon. Target heals 1 additional wound. I don't have improved surgeon, so. Okay. Yeah, I'll be fine. Advantages. Alright, spend those advantages on just reducing the... Oh, those are successes. That's mechanics. There we go. I'm just healing strain, nothing special.
Alrighty, sounds good. Yeah, you heal all the strain that you had, which there would have been no strain, but
Yeah, exactly. That's the only thing I can spend the advantages on in the medicine check that I know of.
Yep. Yeah, you are able to, now that you have a little bit of headspace and time and finally got around to it, you're able to suture it up and make it look nice. And you see MD4 has one of his attachments sort of stuck out of his arm, and you see the back to tank, the light come on, and then it started to bubble a little bit.
Okay, perfect. So, yeah. MD4, while he's resting the back to tonight, can you... actually, Vale, would you happen to have your blueprints?
Negative.
Okay. MD4, would you mind doing a comprehensive scan on him while he's in the back to tank tonight? And let's deal with the other parts of you.
What kind of droid is MD4 again?
Tiny little medical droid. It just gives me a rank in surgeon. It's just
one
me
of the
repeating it. Yeah.
Sort of putts around and starts getting the apparatus ready for respiration, and turns on the little computer that's attached to the back to tank and gets that all ready to go.
Okay. You said we're at flight for between Rando and Keshik in here. I've had more than enough time to try to get rid of all of these. Do you want to just power through them all?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Cool. Just going to do another difficulty 2 medicine to get the next one out.
Yep. Yikers. That's crazy.
All right. Well, that's the first week.
Yep.
Second week.
There you go.
And the last of them.
Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, Vale has no critical injuries. It's been 14 sessions. He's now back up to full.
Right,
Round of applause, everybody.
Okay, Vale, over the next X amount of days, you're going to live in that tank. You can come out to... I mean, I've seen you put food in. You eat. We'll just call it eat. You can come out to eat, and I want to see you in a week. I mean, I'm going to see you all the time, but you rest. I'm going to study your diagrams.
Okay. For sure. Yeah, let's go ahead and so we can RP that too. To get a greater understanding, especially if you're taking a couple of days in the travel time to get the study done, I'll call for a I'm gonna call for both a medicine and a mechanics check. They're both going to be difficulty 3.
Okay.
A success in both of them will allow for a decrease. So for the medicine, this will let's think about this. So there's a medicine check and there's a mechanic check. For the mechanics check, it's going to allow you to upgrade an ability check for repairing his cybernetics. And
So the main reason I want to do this is I've picked up that adrenal implant, but I'm not going to start carving him up until I have some grasp of how he functions.
I see. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right, so difficulty 3 mechanics.
Yeah, mechanics.
How?
Okay.
Wowee, zowie.
You rolled about as worse as... There you go. Medicine.
Is she focusing on the medicine?
So you are rather new to the cybernetic side of it.
Yeah.
I will say with the 5 advantages that you do have the capability to put this implant in. Especially with the success in the medicine, you are able to get a detailed scan, a neurological scan of where his nerve endings are rooted into cybernetics, where all of how his brain is structured, because he's a Kyuzo. You have never really dealt with a Kyuzo before. All of those other things. So essentially, you succeeding that allows you to put the starts of a plan in place in order to put that implant in. And will not lead to further disadvantage based off of your lack of experience with a Kyuzo themselves. The failed mechanics roll essentially means you can seed the implant into the biological tissue that you're able to find in there. It's about connecting it up and making sure that it's linked computer-wise and bioneural-wise to all the rest of the implants, and so that Vale has a unconscious ability to control it. That's the thing that you're going to struggle with. Mm-hmm. So there's a bunch of advantages floating around there, so I'm going to take that as you're not going to get any additional setback on that check. But what it does mean is you don't succeed, so it's not going to be easier. It's just going to be at standard difficulty for the installation.
Yeah, she spends all of her downtime focusing on this. Her entire workspace is just covered in schematics and diagnostics and journals that she could somehow get off the holonet. Her hair's a mess. Everything. It's what are you?
Yeah. So I will say I will let So because the mechanics role is specific in regards to a cybernetics installation, I will also allow those advantages. If you wanted to ask questions about Vale's makeup, both biological and technological, I could certainly attempt to answer that for you, as long as it's okay with Diego, that is.
Yeah, so I'll definitely
Yeah,
spend the
I'll clarify when needed, but
For sure.
yeah.
you gotta
So-
keep in mind these cybernetics were not installed with
Exactly.
care and precision.
So with the advantages, I think that's the big issue, is Lina is by the book. There is no book on Vale. I can find medical documentation on his species. However, he is a dumpster man we found in the trash.
Yeah.
So with the advantages, she's going to spend her time focusing on trying to find some way to, if she can, clean up the cybernetics around what she's going to install. She can't just solder this together. She's going to have to work out a bit and try to fix it so her brain allows her to plug that part in.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay. So for those advantages, I'll say, in order to get this up to book standard, you will need not just you doing it.
okay.
You need to have a team helping you.
Okay, that's
You
fair.
need actual doctors to come in, not ship doctors, actual scientists that are skilled in cybernetics, actual people who are skilled in this sort of surgery in order to assist you with that. You can see, biologically what needs to happen, but with that you just need a team of like 4 or 5 people who can all like coordinate and get, because this is a full body job. I mean, he has between 9 and a dozen implants all scattered around his body.
Yeah. Lina is just going to put her hands on her eyes, defeated for a bit.
Mhm.
That's as good as that's going to get.
Vale, as you're resting in the back to tank, what's going through? I'll ask. You are Vale for the vast majority of this time. However, right around the end of your time in the back to tank, your altar comes out. Not Vale. Your eyes open, and you find yourself, I guess, in an unfamiliar position, floating in Bacta. What is going through your head of clarity?
Yeah, in this one brief moment.
Mm-hmm.
Panic at first,
Hmm.
because I'm in some kind of vat on some kind of ship, who knows where. But assuming with all of the Lina efforts to understand Vale, he'll see Lina
Mhm.
muddling around, and then kind
absolutely.
of like calm will come over him, and a softness enters his eyes.
Lina, you see, as you know, in this sort of last day, this is last day in the back to tank. You're making preparations. You're saving all of your logs and everything like that in the back to tank servers itself. And you look up and you see Vale's eyes are open, and sort of.
He just smiles and waves because it's in the water. He can't respond.
Oh yeah.
But Vale I can move in the tank, I'm assuming? It's
Yeah.
not like super constrictive. Yeah. He'll just put one of his hands against the glass.
She's taken aback by a second, grabs her pad, and just types Quelo ? And then holds it up.
A slow nod.
She smiles and waves again.
Jesus.
Let's say hello to
Qualo.
him. Qualo.
It's, I don't know how easy it is to tell, but Qualo will close his eyes as tears he didn't know he had begin to rush forward.
Lina, you see that Qualo's blood pressure begins rising a little bit.
She starts checking the settings. Knocks on the glass.
Qualo
These moments
looks
of time
up.
will be lost, like tears in the bathtub.
Lina's going to start the ejection sequence, so start shutting the back to tank down so Qualo can crawl out. She doesn't often get a chance to talk to him.
Medicine diff 1 for me. I get yelled at when I make noises.
I don't have a back to extraction noise. You can make that one.
Oh, you don't? You don't have that? What
No, but I had
are you?
lightsaber, and you still did your mouth noise.
Look, the mouth noises are fun. They're practically
Door
instinct.
The pressure inside the lid, and Qualo, you feel yourself rising to the surface, and you're just sort of swimming.
She grabs some towels and waits at the bottom of the ladder.
Yeah, Qualo will climb out. Do you enter a back to tank clothed or not clothed? Probably
you
not
have some
clothed,
sort
I
of
would imagine.
loincloth for PG reasons.
Yeah.
Nah, you're fucking naked. Just
And
kidding. Yeah.
We're not cowards.
Lina is.
Sorry. It's up to. I mean, would Vale have worn something going in?
Vale would have stripped totally butt ass naked.
Yeah, so you're butt ass naked.
Great. Well, then anyone who
I
has
believe there
walked by
is
the back to tank,
a harness for excretion reasons.
Yep, there is.
not a problem. Vale is kind of like a Ken doll.
Lina would have 100% taped up a towel if he was in there buck ass naked.
Yes. All
Fair
right,
enough.
he's naked. Continue the
Anyway.
scene.
So she
Qualo
holds
will
up
climb
the towel,
out.
blocking her. Lina's like,
And Qualo will kind of spin into the towel. Thank you, Lina. I
Yeah,
think
well,
that's
you're
your
welcome.
name.
yes, it is. Nice to meet you without being shot at. She holds her hand up and shake it.
And he'll shake a hand.
I don't know how long I'm going to have you, and apologize for the nakedness, but she just reaches over and hits the comms. Cameron, you want to come to the medical bay? I have someone I'd like you to meet. She's the captain of the ship. So,
I got the helm.
Cam, your head looks up. It's 3:00 in the morning. Fuck. Ship's on autopilot.
I'm up
If
there
it's
with
3
her.
o'clock, yeah. If it's 3 o'clock, yeah, she's been in bed for a while.
Yeah.
Potentially with the intel asset we brought in, if she's keen.
if she's can't hang on 1 second. Make a charm roll.
Roll. Make a.
All right,
Drum roll diff 2.
charm roll diff 2. All right, here we go. 3 advantages, shit.
Oh no, she comes too. Sorry, we'll cut that out. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
We're gonna get. Fuck. They're gonna cancel us on Twitch.
Critical Role talks about it all the time. Whatever. You see Pavella sort of turns over.
There go our sponsors.
I don't know, Subaru still might be keen.
Cam.
Oh dear.
Cam.
Making way over to the medbay.
Yeah, she pulls on a jumpsuit.
Yeah, jump on up.
Oh, he's just kind of sitting on the edge of the bed.
So, who am I talking to?
This is Quelo. You don't get to chat with him often. We have a chance that we're not being shot at. So, Cameron, Quelo, Cameron. Welcome aboard.
Cameron extends a hand.
Qualo will shake the captain's hand. And... Captain.
Cameron Gintra.
Sorry. Cameron. I never actually got to thank you properly for digging me up, I suppose.
Oh, no problem. I needed the parts, and you just happened to be underneath them.
Yeah. Pure coincidence, really. And a bit of a mystery.
I'm afraid I'm a bit of a mystery to myself and my other self.
Yeah, he doesn't know a whole lot either. He tells me he doesn't remember anything about you, but do you remember anything about him? Like, pants?
Do you remember a world in which you wore pants?
Qualo. Perfect. Qualo will... And he kind of looks back and forth between Cameron and Lina. And he doesn't acknowledge the question. But he will ask, Are you two related? You seem quite familiar with each other.
She's my little sister.
Well, I mean, biologically, no.
Can't see the resemblance.
I mean, yeah. I fix the ship, she flies it. She breaks it, I fix the ship.
Cam just slow turns to Lina.
Am I wrong?
Yes. When
Stop
have
finding-
I broken the ship?
3 days ago. The reheater in the kitchen, that was you.
That was not me. That was a short. I did not cause the short. I was just using it when the short happened. Therefore, not my fault.
You are the queen of the short. She towers over her by like 5 inches.
Cam just crosses her arms.
Anyway,
Qualo chuckles. I see you are in fact siblings, if not by blood. You would do well to keep each other close. I used to have... And then you see he stands bolt upright.
Hi, Vale.
Good morning, Lina.
I was just, Qualo came and said hello, but back in the tank with you.
Curious. I should monitor these intrusive behaviors.
Oh, no, I was just doing medical checks, but you're fine now. You can finish up resting, and you'll be good to go in the morning.
And,
unrelated note, Vale, how easy do your arms come off?
That depends on the manner of removal. I could quite easily just cut through with one of my swords, but then I would be unable to remove the other.
I want to put them back on when I'm done. I think it'd be easier to work on your arms without you attached to them.
And Vale kind of like points stiffly to like mid bicep level. I believe about this section here is where flesh meets the not flesh.
Okay, we'll discuss that in the morning, but what are you? Anyway, I'm very tired. I was just running the checks, and I'm going to go to bed now. Cameron, a moment.
Yeah, sure.
And Vale will turn and climb back into the back to tank.
Yay!
Towel on the floor.
I don't know what to do about him. Or them? Them? I think them's right.
I don't either. He kind of seems like a walking, talking ethics violation.
Yeah, but ethically we should try to help him regain his Quelo-ness?
Maybe? Yeah, probably. Didn't he say he was an intelligence asset?
Well, Vale's an intelligent asset. The few chances I've had to talk to Quelo, he did not seem so keen.
Well, yeah, but it seems like those might be the only people who know who the hell Quelo is.
And you are sleeping with an intelligent asset. Excellent job, Cameron. I'm going to leave this in your capable hands.
Not how that works.
Bye.
No, you are not. No. You open this door, or I will open it.
She opens the door.
Look. She worked on Kashyyyk. It's a bit far away. Do you think all spies know everything all the other spies are doing?
I fixed the ship. You talk to people. You figure that out.
Kavax, as you walk down the hall because you hear voices, you see stepping out, just wearing a nightgown, and actually no, wearing one of Cam's jumpsuits is Avila. Sorry, do you know where the bathroom is? I was just is there an ensuite?
Yeah, you just go down there past the ramp to the left, first door on your left.
Gotcha. Give me an insight check, Kavax. Is it insight? What is it called in this? I'm sorry. Sorry. Fuck. I played one 5e session. It's got me all fucked up. Give me 1 second.
Perception.
Give me
Perception.
perception. Give me perception diff 2 with 1 upgrade.
With 1 upgrade? Jesus. Okay.
She's an intelligence agent. She is not looking for the bathroom, and you happen to know that there is a bathroom in Cam's room. And you surprised her.
Well, there's one in your room, but is there anything else, or?
No. I mean...
You sure?
She sort of looks down the hall towards Cam. No? She sort of steps a little closer to you.
Uh-huh. Kyvax just kind of does that thing, and the Mandalorian thing, where he just tilts his head just a little bit.
Is that... No, maybe I'm reading something. Maybe I'm reading this wrong.
Go ahead. I'll answer if I can.
Do you want to, No. Hang on. Nope, probably not a good idea. She goes back.
I'm very confused. I don't know what that was.
Does-
We need to look into this. Yeah, sure. I guess I'll see if I can ask around.
Thank you. As you look around her shop, it's just blueprints and like scans of him. It's like I barely understand how he works. Like, there should be at least 3 servos in this arm. I think he's got 8. He just starts pointing at various schematics.
Well, good on you.
Why
Howdy.
is nobody asleep on this ship?
Well, I came
won!
to get some milk. I came to get some milk because I was having some trouble sleeping. Cam, I think your girl's getting a little restless without you.
All right. I'll go keep her company.
Blue milk?
There's no milk in here. Thank you.
He did have 2 glasses and he hated her one. So hey, I have an idea. How
don't know.
about just as a thought, you get in the hammock and drink your milk and then go to sleep.
She does that, like, head tilt, like, slight sneer, drinks the milk, sets it down, and goes to her hammock.
He turns off the lights and the pad as he leaves.
You hear it. You hear something hit the floor.
You, Kybax, as you walk past Cam's room, you hear a big thump against the wall.
Y'all okay?
It immediately gets quiet.
All right then.
Sorry. I don't know how lesbian sex works, but I think it's really aggressive, right?
Usually.
All right. That was good. That was a fun little scene. All right. So we'll cut back to the present day. I'm gonna have you all be sort of meeting. So, GM question time. That should spark some in character. I love hearing the editing shears. It's so fun. That should spark some in-character discussion. You do have a current intelligence asset, which kind of complicates my plan. I'm glad that I learned about that about 5 seconds ago. So, I don't frequent those communities, Jack. I don't know if you know anything about gays and lesbians. They don't really get along that well.
That is a lie.
Modern Family said it best.
Yeah.
Not a lot
take
of
the Modern
overlap.
Family. Yeah, because you're talking about the same scene where they do their arms in the Venn diagram?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, so with that being said, you are currently in possession of a set of journals that is just so classified. You are on your way for a meeting with Tesh Varun in order to get your ship modified. And Kyle, remind me, was there any talk of a debrief? once you got there, or was it just to get
No,
the ship model?
no, because we didn't know the end of the scav games yet. So we
Gotcha.
can definitely discuss the debrief. Assume it happened.
Yeah, so...
And I also believe we have redacted the journals.
Yes. So, the question now is, so the journals are redacted, but even and how are they redacted? If you could remind the group, because I definitely remember.
The formula and its specifics and anything relating to how it might be replicated are scrubbed.
Okay.
You know how when you delete data, all the computer really does is remove access to it?
Mm-hmm.
That's not what we do. We go in and we scramble the actual data.
Okay. Perfect. So you still have access to the other, perhaps less sensitive parts of the experimental logs.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else that you want to do to that information before you get to meet with Tesh and Republic Intelligence?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think we should just destroy it. Like, we were hired to stop other people from getting it, but it's even redacted is too dangerous to be out there.
You're saying this in character?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't disagree with you, but at the same time, shouldn't people be warned that this is a thing?
That's my view on it. I think Lina's right. This information is incredibly dangerous, but that's why they at least need to know that these experiments took place. Forewarned is forearmed, right?
We can at least tell them that they were successful and then delete the parts of it that are detailed.
We already did that.
Alright.
Yeah.
Then in that case, I don't see the harm in giving it to them.
Well, okay. It's not
like this is an independent thought that this person had. People have been trying to do this for fucking ever.
Well, I suppose that is accurate. Just so far outside our depths. Like, how did we get involved in this?
We took a job.
Mostly we needed money.
Cam points to Kybex.
Lina just rolls her eyes. It's always credits. Okay. Fine. We're gonna do whatever. We scrub the data. That's as good as it's gonna get.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Cameron, what we discussed the other night, maybe when you're having your meeting, try to figure out anything about Vale. Like, sure, your friend
I'll
might
bring
not
him
know
up.
anything, but
Speaking of that meeting, you want me to come with you just for security's sake?
Absolutely. I think they're going to want to talk to all of us anyway. She reaches over and pats Lina on the shoulder.
Lana, you gotta get better at talking to people.
no, I don't. Look,
Do you intend
my
to
best
help
friend
Ambience
sits silently in the
successful
corner now. Best friend ever.
Kybex looks over to to Vale, who is quite possibly the single creepiest thing any of us have ever seen, and we've been around a little bit. I've seen the spice spiders of Kessel, and he is still creepier. And I'm like, yeah. So, anyway. So we're going to tell them that these exist. We're not going to tell them how they did it, because that's just bad. It's a bad idea. God, I wonder if the rebellion, out of character, I wonder if the rebellion did their version of Operation Paperclip.
Undoubtedly. Operation Paperclip
also-
was the United States picking up Nazi scientists to work on space rockets and ballistic missiles. And anything
Also out of
else the U.S.
character.
considered useful.
Oh. Yep.
Go ahead, Diego.
Yeah, also out of character, I wanted to know what format we currently have the scrubbed information in.
That's a fantastic question, Vale. Diego, rather. It is currently in a sort of as close to a hard copy as you can get in Star Wars. So it's on a tablet that is not connected to any. I'm trying to think what the word is called. It's not connected to any other system. It's simply just a readout on a computer screen as though it's a piece of paper.
Okay.
However,
is it encrypted at all, or is it just there on the tablet?
It's there. You guys didn't put in any sort of password or anything like that. That's up to you. It originally wasn't. It was stored in such high encryption, this tablet, that additional security measures on the tablet itself weren't thought to be required. Like, truly, it was in a vault that was only accessible by a couple of people.
Then Vale will pipe up and whether we plan to hand over or sell this information or not, we should at a bare minimum encrypt it with perhaps a cipher that we hold on to until we can trust whoever we have given this information to.
See, Hybax? Best friend ever.
Am I the only one who remembering that we are handing this over to one of the foremost intelligence agencies in the galaxy? Any cipher we have access to that we can slap onto it, they can crack.
These guys did take on the Empire and win.
Well, it's more. I think it's more in case we get mugged on the way there.
I mean, I'm gonna be real here. Who's gonna mug us?
It would only take one.
That's true, but mugging a Mandalorian and getting away with it is a little out there.
I mean, Darth Vader's dead after all.
Even then, I don't think
good
Darth
morning.
Vader, if he got involved, would mug.
Oh, good morning, everyone.
Hey,
Can we
want some breakfast?
Hi. Yeah, I was just gonna grab something from the fridge. Did you want anything?
I made pancakes.
Anybody? You made pancakes. Wow, you're hired.
Kyvax is like, just mouths the word, hired?
The syrup's probably spicy.
Oh, I think I can handle it. Thank you, though. And Havela sort of, she's wearing very comfortable, sort of short, short shorts, but not like skin tight. They're like pajama bottoms, essentially, and sort of a loose t-shirt, like a graphic tee with sort of a galactic design on it, She has her hair pulled up behind her head in like a loose blonde ponytail. Her right leg sort of sticks up as she makes herself a plate of pancakes.
Sticks up? I stick my leggy out real far.
Well, no, like, like she puts like one leg in front. I'm trying to make her look cute.
So
Damn it.
We get it.
regardless,
Shut up,
I
Tristan.
think it'll be all right. Now, if you'll excuse me a moment,
Cameron.
Cam sneaks up behind her,
Uh-huh.
full arm swing, smacks her on the ass, and then bolts.
Oh, wow. Make a brawl check. Div 2.
Okay. Can't believe I succeeded that. Then again, the odds were 50-50, I guess.
Yes.
You connect. She goes, oh, fuck. Oh, hey, little shit. She grabs the spatula and runs after you.
Are we at
Don't do
odds
it
with the informant now?
No.
No, and somehow Cameron glitched through the wall.
There's not a door.
There is that
Oh,
she arrives just in time to see Cam put a wall segment back in place.
To the refrigerator unit?
Yes. Cool, we got crawl spaces all over this ship.
Oh, they better not do... Oh, Kybax, Cameron's flirting in my workspace.
Kybax just pats her on the shoulder. They're there.
See how healthy we can be without Tam here making it weird? God, straight men gross me out.
The Tam being a commentary on straight men is actually genius.
Is so funny because Trev's the gayest guy I know. That's not true, but
I was gonna say, aren't you married to another man?
Yeah, you married a guy like not long
I really
ago.
did. Not that long ago. You're right. Yeah, I'm pretty gay. Anyway, is there anything else we need to discuss?
I mean, if y'all don't break out of this game of gay chicken soon, someone's going to be owning an Airbnb in Vermont.
Uh-huh. Oh, we got plans.
If
Bill, you were
she
saying
follows
something,
Cam
I'm sorry.
into the bathroom, Cam will shove her into the shower, turn it on, and then run again.
Oh my god! What a little gremlin.
What a little...
She's not gonna let that happen. Because she has a spatula.
She's armed.
Make a melee check. It's div 3 with 2 upgrades.
Oh shit!
She's going for broke, dude. Oh yeah, she sees you. She counters. So she essentially you sort of go to push. She so quick. You are sort of bent down. She grabs you by the waist, throws you in. You land on your face, ass up, and she rears back and goes, whoosh, and it hurts. And you're doused in cold water, and you guys all see Havela walk out.
Door's locked.
Door's locked.
What? No. Hey! Fuck! Hey! Shit. I don't have my tools on me. You're tackling her? Fuck. What are we doing?
Lina hits the intercom. You owe me.
What we're doing now is wrestling.
Is that what they call it?
Yes,
All right.
that's what they
So-
call it these days.
Back in my day, we called. I can't say what we called that. It would have to be edited out. So
We move on.
was Vale saying something? I'm sorry, Diego. Did I cut you off?
Nope.
Oh.
Vale doesn't sit. He stands in the corner.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Vale will look at the remaining two. Intelligence or not, I believe we should take precautions in case of any third-party liability issues.
Yeah, doesn't hurt to take extra steps. I'll go lock it out. Or... Actually, Vale, I think...
I can make an attempt.
Yeah, if you want to quickly create me a cipher, we'll use that to lock it out.
All right.
Maybe just a passphrase no one would think to utter, like, I don't know, Tam is the smartest person in the galaxy.
Okay. Yeah.
No space, all lowercase.
Okay. So Vale, you grab the tablet. In order to put, it needs to be interacted with in some way other than like a scroll wheel on this like Kindle that you're looking at. Do you hook it up to a computer system?
Can I not jack into it myself?
You can jack into it yourself. Would you like to?
I would like to.
Sure. Okay. Let's go ahead and max. Just one moment. There's a specific role for this. I just need to. Siphoning, concealing, spoofing. Okay. So something as simple as setting a password for something, it'd be activating a security program. This would be just a difficulty 2 computers check. Due to the simple nature of what you're trying to do, you're not trying to activate any automated defenses or anything like that. I will give you a upgrade, which in your case is just going to give you a green die on top of your 2 yellow. It'll be
ability upgrade.
Yeah, so I'm upgrading your roll, but that since you don't have a third green die, you get just that third green die.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it'll just difficulty 2.
Well, shit.
Yeah, you take it. It's creating like the capability of something that truly is like a piece of paper in computer form. You can. That's annoying. Sometimes I really don't want you to fail these rolls. I'll spend a dark side point. Go ahead and you take 2 strain as you, Vale, internally you feel something trying to push itself out, but Vale, you're programmed against intrusion. You stuff back whatever is trying to come up out in front of Vale's personality construct, and it just takes a little bit out of you. But you're able to go ahead and set a password. What password would Vale like to select? Or passcode? Do you want it to be like... it doesn't have an audio receiver on it, so... what?
No, the code is going to be a word. Now, the more of us that know the code poses more of a security threat.
Well, don't give it to me. I will literally give it up in a heartbeat.
Okay. Yep. You... Remind me to kiss you the first time I meet you, Diego. Yeah, the code is set. Vale, you enter in that code unconsciously.
Yeah, I was
And-
going to say the
Yeah.
the pushing presence decided that was the code.
Gotcha. Sounds good. Just had a little bit of time to assert yourself, and then you see Vale sort of shake his head a little bit, and then pops up like normal.
I feel it's very important for you all to know that I have a puppy slurping my face.
Okay. Well, you
That's
don't need
what
to
they
get
call
rated
Her
R.
name is Havilah. Ella to her friends.
Ugh. Are they calling it a puppy nowadays?
We don't kink shame on the store.
Jesus. Jack, I just want to give you a hug. You've
Thank
given
you.
me such a good gift. All right. Yeah, you set up that code.
Never known a gay man so happy to see lesbians.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever happened. It took Jack to do it to me.
Which is impressive
gift.
because Tristan also tried.
Yeah.
I think the difference being that Tristan's character wasn't a little fucking gremlin.
Uh-huh.
Too dignified. Cam
Too
is not.
Low
She-
gremlin.
She was not a gremlin, that I can say.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Fucking brain-melting surgical terror.
In a pantsuit.
She did dress down an admiral when he tried to tell her off for taking care of her crew. That was fun.
Utterly fearless.
Oh, we're talking about Star Trek right now. I was like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? An admiral?
Anyway.
All right. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and, if we're talking Star Trek, you lose momentum for the change in scene. And we'll go ahead and flip on over to the splash page. One moment, everybody. I just had to pull up a note here. Actually, I'm going to run to the restroom here. I'll be right back. I'm having a lot of fun here, and I don't know what everybody's deal is, but I'm okay going late if everybody else is, unless people have hard stops.
I am absolutely okay with going late.
Tristan?
Lola
I'm
might
good.
not, but I am.
Perfect. Okay.
West Coast, best coast.
Perfect. I will be right back.
Diego has to drive me to work tomorrow so I can break into a truck because someone is stupid.
It do be like that sometimes, don't it?
Too fucking frequently.
Also, I have a plan for a chocolate pie that I think will be delicious. Basic ass chocolate pie, except I'm going to top the whipped cream with crushed mint Oreos.
I'll allow it.
What, am I the chew toy? Huh? Am I the chew toy pupper? Huh? Am I the chew toy? What I would give to get this dog a proper yard.
It's a shame how close we were born to the end.
Ain't that kind kind of the fucking truth, though, looking at what's going on with humanity.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought I would get luxury gay space communism, but no.
Instead, we got a capitalist hellscape.
Instead, I got cyberpunk.
I fucking love that,
Oh shit.
Captain Barbossa from Pirates of the Caribbean edited it into, like, neon sunglasses with glows on his hat. You'd best start believing in cyberpunk dystopias. You're in one.
Oh, did you see what I put in the net chatter?
Probably.
Or red? It's close to what I imagine
Oh, yeah. Yeah, your character.
Copperhead looking like. Yeah, except rainbow hair and RGB.
Yeah. A good lord, puppy! Baby girl, where is all this energy coming from?
Kyle, I meant more like he didn't react at all. He just stood there and observed.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
All I have to say is that Lola occasionally likes to remind me that she is in fact still technically a puppy.
All dog is puppy. Always.
Unless it's big dog, then it's Buford.
Every big dog, you give them a deep bass voice, regardless of gender. There was, except this one dog, I can't remember her name, giant Great Dane. Huge. I gave her the highest, squeakiest voice I could whenever I spoke for her.
Aww. Do y'all remember the Cartoon Network show Cow and Chicken?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I remember a behind-the-scenes interview with the guy who did the voices for Cow, Chicken, and Red Guy. And he was just talking about, like, you know, the voices and whatnot, and he goes, I talk to my dogs like Cow. And isn't that just fucking perfect? If I could do that voice, I totally would talk to Lola like Cow. You know what was one of the most wholesome things Cartoon Network ever did? Someone wrote a letter in, and I think it was like to Johnny Bravo, asking about an episode of DBZ that he'd missed. And so they just had Johnny Bravo narrate a fucking episode of Dragon Ball Z for this kid because they could. Almost as good as the Scooby-Doo crossover. After Cartoon Network realized their parent company was Hanna-Barbera, and it was just free range on all the parodies. And I have thoroughly murdered the conversation.
How is he still not back? I mean, I've seen the blueprints to his house. The bathroom's not that far away.
Maybe he got distracted.
He can get distracted any other day of the week. In fact, I encourage it.
Yeah, he's married. He's got to have a baby now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's just trying to get Matt pregnant, but it's not working.
They've been really giving her.
They're doing their best, but
Now, I was just looking at something on Reddit, something on What's This Bug? Someone asking, hey, what bug nest did I find? And it's this dude zooming in on a knothole in a tree, and there's just a bunch of hornets staring back out at this dude, like fucking daring him to come closer. Like, I'll chill with paper wasps. They're cool. I don't fuck with hornets.
I felt bad. I had to take out a wasp nest the other day. I don't like doing
that's
it,
unfortunate.
but you do have to move, Vice. You can't stay here.
Yeah. That's one of the things that I always think is so fucking funny about people who think, like, honey is animal abuse. Like,
if the bees don't want to be there, they'll just leave.
they'll leave! There is nothing stopping them from leaving!
Like they will just leave.
They'll hit the bricks!
Have you ever tried to stop a bee from going anywhere? It's hard.
Especially when they have a box that is specifically designed to allow bees to come and go as they please.
Like, they may not like their honey being taken every once in a while, but they get over it.
There's a YouTuber I follow who's a beekeeper and posts videos of them going out and, like, finding wild beehives that have, like, gotten people's garages and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And it really drove home how fucking docile honeybees are. Like, this girl was literally just scooping up handfuls of bees and moving them around and not getting stung. The bees were just like, oh, okay, we're going for a trip.
At the same time, try to do that with bees that you don't know. And that don't know you.
These were bees that she was called out to someone else's property to relocate.
Oh, I know the lady you're talking about. Yeah, she's crazy.
Yeah, the one that she always ends it with, like, and it's another great day of saving the bees.
Yeah, and I'm like, bitch, what are you doing?
Fantastic. She's living her best life. That's what she's doing. She's a fucking bee whisperer.
Okay, did anyone else see that Jamie Lee Curtis Freakier Friday ad?
No.
I run
Look it
ad
up.
blockers, so no.
Look it up.
Also no.
Why does Jamie Lee Curtis look like that?
God damn it, now you made me curious.
Why is she, like, fully just double-cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon?
Okay, so which ad are we looking at here?
The one where she's in the gray shirt with her, like, entire cleavage out?
I can answer that. That's because it's Jamie Lee fucking Curtis. I mean, that answers its own question. It is Jamie Lee fucking Curtis.
Salutations, young Tommy. How you doing today?
Also, one of my favorite movie review YouTubers reviewed the 2025 War of the Worlds, and oh my god, it's so much worse than I thought it was. Holy shit.
Came out with a War of the Worlds movie?
Oh,
A new one?
it's so... Yeah, oh boy.
Yeah. It is
Why is it so
contender
bad?
for worst thing ever created.
I don't know. I've seen The Room by Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah, so has this reviewer, and he was comparing them. Like, he thinks it's on that tier.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's War of the Worlds as if it took place over a Zoom meeting, and that's not even a fucking joke.
I don't
Yep.
understand what you mean by that.
Because
mean,
the
like,
original
the movie-
radio play was supposed to be,
This
over
movie-
a radio. So they're like, we'll do it over Teams.
This movie is Ice Cube at a cubicle at Homeland Security,
Hey.
watching War of the Worlds unfold through camera feeds and shit.
Tyler's back. Thank Christ.
Why is Ice Cube there?
Why wouldn't Ice Cube be there?
What the hell are we talking about?
The new War of the Worlds movie that is so much worse than you think it is.
All right. So as you continue to,
Apparently, Ice Cube plays a leading role.
why? The Stormrunner drops from hyperspace into the blue-green shimmer of Tanab, a lush world sprawled with ocean basins and sprawling continental plains. The planet looks, for lack of a better word, alive from orbit. Patchwork fields glinting with sunlight, silver rivers threading through forests, and long curling coastlines dotted with settlements. Huge flotillas of automated cargo barges crawl between orbital grain stations, their holds stuffed with Tanab's famous agricultural exports. You pull in and you see that the Havela comes up to the cockpit. That's the word. Thank you. Cockpit. What is it? Cockpit. Cam, you're probably gonna want to head towards Naliros. That's where the contact will probably be meeting us.
All right, adjusting heading by 3-5.
She sort of invades your personal space a little bit and types in the landing coordinates into the Navicomputer. Clicks select. Just figured.
Cam just leans over and smooches her cheek.
Oh, come on, darling, we're at work. And
I know we're at work. That's why I didn't grab your ass.
Great. Remind me to file a complaint. She giggles and she
I'm sure HR will be all over it.
Oh yeah.
Lina walking by doing landing checks. No, we won't.
You see that she takes a seat in the sensors console right behind you, and assists you with piloting, with the sensor readouts in as you come in.
I just want to keep flirting outrageously with Ella.
Yeah.
Tyler doesn't.
As you enter, listen, man. As I forget that you're a spacer and you're supposed to be kind of lascivious. You know what I mean? Well, maybe not as a rule, but like most spacers that you see, like smugglers and stuff, they're kind of like, "Hey, baby, what you got?" You know, like that sort of attitude, maybe. Sorry, I slipped into New Jersey there for a second.
That is very much not Cam. Cam just sort of locked in and just was charming.
100%. As you enter Atmo, the surface sort of rushes up beneath you. Vast seas glimmer under the afternoon sun, and you follow a chain of rugged cliffside coasts until a crescent-shaped harbor comes into view. Naliros, which I will spell. Naliros is small compared to major export cities. It hugs the coastline like a patchwork quilt of stone warehouses, bureau depots, and weathered docks. Agricultural vessels of every shape and size crowds the piers, their cargo ramps groaning under crates of grain and seafood bound for the core. The city feels like a blend of rural industry and like seafaring weirdness. A bunch of awnings that are really colorful stretch across the seafoam market streets. Seagulls are sort of circling overhead, and the salty spray of the sea mixes with the sharp tang of dried kelp and processed grain. As you sort of bank into the landing sort of cycle, you hear... Incoming vessel, this is Naliro's control, docking bay 43. Transmit clearance code and follow beacon vector 029er. Keep approach speed steady. Turbulence is strong along the southern cliffs. Welcome to Tanab.
Control, this is Stormrunner. Docking bay 43, we are inbound.
A green light flickers across your cockpit console as the beacon locks. The docking protocol takes over, guiding you in over the white-capped surf towards the waiting sprawl of docks and the weathered slate roofs of Naliros.
Well, Cam will set her down gently as she can.
And as you set down, you see that the docking bay, sort of, you feel it rise up and fall down as the sort of surf sort of takes over. You're essentially in an open air docking area. These sort of big, buoyant stone platforms sort of rising up and sitting up on anti-grav lifts that are still touching the waves. It causes this sort of naval effect. We have a little change of scenery here. Beep, 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 beep. You all take up the Havela sort of stands up and looks at all of you and says, okay, well, while you are all getting preparations done, I need to go and check in, and Tesh will be meeting you all in the market area. You'll see that she sort of points out of the front windows. You can see further into the city, you can see a large sort of open port sort of open air market, essentially. Maybe about 250 yards away from the docking area. You see that there's clearance and customs and everything that you have to pass along. You see out of the window as well, you see docking staff all sort of wearing the like multicolored, sort of very individuality is sort of their big thing. So they're wearing jumpsuits that are all sort of bright flashes of different colors. Some of the men are wearing these bright scarves that are sort of trailing behind them as the wind off of the surf sort of wipes them up, and you see that they hook up your ship to, I gotta seize again, excuse me, to fuel and power sort of areas and begin the preparations for your offloading. As you dock in there, so Havela sort of heads on out ahead of you and says, well, I'll meet you over in the market in a little bit. Smiles at all.
See you there.
You hear the loading bay door opens. Lina, you see Havela sort of walk by you as you make your way out. You have a nice ship.
Thank you. It's nice meeting you. Have a good life.
Jeez. Make a... I can ask you to make a check. Give me a charm roll.
Whaps her upside the head.
You're not there. It's just Lina. Give me a charm roll. I'm gonna say diff 2 with an upgrade. Do some threat. All right.
I think the success with tons of threat is the best possible option.
Yeah, because you succeed in not offending her. Weirdly enough, there is. Oh, there is. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I am gonna see. I think I'll just. Yeah. Makes her way out. Lana, you leave that exchange. You leave that exchange having a very positive opinion of Avila. Yeah. So, what are you all looking to do? Who's going to be leaving the ship? It takes you all a little bit to get your equipment together, get all your provisions, and get all kitted up and all loaded up. Yeah.
Lina's going to make every excuse in the book not to leave the ship.
And yet...
Alright, well, I'm going to run post-flight diagnostics and get the fueling and all that sorted out. So, Cam, I've got open comms. You can just let me know how it goes.
Implying you're not coming with?
Far too busy. I wouldn't want to impose if your friend shows up again. So
Lana?
The alternative is
you off that
intelligence,
ship.
and the alternative is Intel comes here to talk to you.
And I will carry you off that ship like a kitten.
I hate the ocean. Salt. It's gonna. My hair is gonna get all frizzy.
Like a love cat.
I hate you.
No, you don't.
Ugh. Go get the care. She goes back to her bay, grabs the care, takes all the acid canisters out of it. She's committed enough war crimes.
All right. For sure. Oops, I just got a text. Give me just one moment, everybody.
Vale? You coming?
Yep. In my mind, Lina just went Vale, and Vale's like right behind her.
Yeah, I am going to put a bell on you. You know what? No, Cam, I can't leave. I have to go install bells all over him. He cannot do that again.
Lana? Please
Lina?
stop fighting.
Mm-hmm. Fine, but I'm still doing the bell thing later.
That's fine.
That's up to you.
Fine.
The bell would impede my attempts at being stealthful.
I am aware. That is by design. The hell? Is it a bird? It's been so long since we've been to any planet that wasn't just dust and junk. It's actual birds outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of nice, isn't it?
No. Like, I can already
I don't
feel
trust it.
my allergies. Start sniffing.
Lina,
Yeah.
you don't have allergies.
Yeah, I realized that the moment I said it.
Pybax does have allergies, but his helmet has a filtration system.
But for someone who lives in what is essentially a hermetically sealed can, I should have allergies.
It is only a hermetically sealed can when it's not open. Every time we walk onto the ship, we seal all the things that were on us into the ship. It's not like we have a decon room.
Also fair.
Lina, that's Lina's next project.
Build an entire decon room just to justify not leaving the ship.
Yes. It's right in front of the ramp. You can't get into the rest of the ship without going through it.
Look, you know I'm a fan of patterns. And all of the times I have almost died off the ship compared to all the times I've almost died on the ship, one number is much higher.
That's correlation, not causation.
How do you act so dumb but actually know words?
Alright, that's it. Kybax, pick her up.
No.
Yoink. By the overall straps.
Vale. You can stop him.
I could stop him, but it seems in your best interest that I don't.
You're supposed to be on my side. What's the point of a life debt?
He is on the side of justice.
I hate you all.
No, you don't.
Right, we've made this bit go on far too long while waiting for Tyler.
All hail the bit. All hail the bit.
Get off of Stellaris.
No. And you can't make me.
Remember a year ago where I had to give my computer a fidget spinner just so it wouldn't crash while I was recording? Good times.
Yeah.
Gigastructural engineering. These technologies. Even more origins. Ooh, I'll take that. Beautiful universe.
Brenda blocked all my coffee loggers with other beers, and I almost made a horrible mistake.
You almost drank a regular beer?
No, but a different beer.
More events.
Is Vale still holding the data pad? Or has that been handed off to someone
It has not been discussed.
and not been discussed? I'll wait for Tyler, because he might need to know that stuff.
Yeah, I have zero issue with Vale holding it, because Vale could literally just disappear with it at any given point. And as the only person with the encryption, maybe not have them together.
Humanity
That
was
was
meant
my
to
thought.
inherit the stars.
Lina's going to carry on the bit for one more thing, and she's just going to glare at Vale and whisper, "I will remember the day you betrayed me."
I can detect no such betrayal. I assure you,
He's
you
got
were
you
not
there.
harmed to any physical harm.
What is the point of whispering if
Really?
everyone has enhanced hearing?
Really, you're in the safest possible place you could be.
Put me down.
Make me.
Damn it.
Like I thought. I found my vape. It was hidden from me. In a pocket at the bottom of my hamper. So I did the hiding. But that's not important.
To quote a show called Weapon Masters that I was quite fond of, when I find who did this, I will give myself a good talking to because it was probably me.
You know what show I like the idea of, but the execution was fucking awful? Deadliest Warrior.
Deadliest Warrior was like...
Why was a
Oh my
Spartan
God.
fighting a ninja? In what, like, number one, if you're gonna have fights between historical warriors, have fights between the kinds of warriors they are. Right? Don't have fights between two categories of opponents that would never interact.
They did have one kind of like that was kind of hilarious.
Was it, which one?
IRA versus Al-Qaeda.
I did see that one. That one was great.
But yeah, Deadliest Warrior was just so much wankery to me.
Yeah. Like, they had one that was like the Green Berets against the Spetsnaz, and I was like, okay, but that's not the same thing, right? Because the Spetsnaz was a very small, hyper-elite group. If you wanted to do a similar combat thing, you would do SEAL Team 6 against Spetsnaz. You wouldn't do...
Weapon Masters was a lot of fun. It was a garage gremlin and a historian. And they'd pick a weapon, and the historian would give all, like, the context of the weapon, you know, how it was used, its impact on history. Well, the garage gremlin built one in his garage. And they would test the one that the garage guy built versus historical examples. I fucking
How
love
often did Garage Guy win?
I think it was like 50-50. But like the one where he just fucking kicked ass was his version of the Chinese repeating crossbow, which was steampunk as fuck. He built like a pneumatically operated semi-automatic crossbow the size of an M700. It was ridiculously accurate. It was much more powerful than the repeating crossbow. It was hilarious.
I mean, yeah, that tracks.
My apologies, everybody. Had a little cat-related malfunction here. All right.
A cat-related malfunction.
Don't ask, man.
The bit continued while you were gone. Current state is Kybax is literally carrying Lina off the ship.
Ah, okay.
And Vale has betrayed her.
Vale has betrayed her? Oh, no.
By
Lina
allowing
thinks Vale has
Kybax to
betrayed
pick
her.
her up.
I see. Okay.
Because apparently this is good for you.
I love the fucking pettiness in the voice.
Okay. So we're all going one under protest?
Yep.
One under protest. Before we go, though, Vale wants to... Captain,
Yeah, Vale, what's up?
as the leader of this crew, I believe you should be in command of the data pad whereas I will maintain the integrity of the passcode.
All right. She'll take the pad, tuck it into an interior pocket on her coat.
Okay.
I
Lodadar
believe her
and-
coat actually has like smuggling pockets, so I'm going to stick it in one of those.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like there's anything in her pockets. Just vanishes. Whoa. It's an Eldritch pocket.
Code of holding, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. As the door opens, the tang of salt spray hits you first, carried on the cool sea breeze. Wooden pilings groan under the weight of moored agricultural barges, and dockhands in faded overalls bark at each other over the screech of repulsor lift cranes hoisting crates of grain and seafood from ship to shore. All right, you gotta move that right over here, and you gotta go put that right over here. I know already. Just leave me alone. Two blue-collar workmen just yelling at each other. It's happiness. The rhythmic clang of metal against metal mixes with the far-off call of seabirds circling over the bay. Ahead, a bustling dockside street sprawls between long slate-roofed warehouses, and you see posted everywhere. You see badges on people's uniforms, each of them holding like virtual clipboards. TANAB Agricultural Logistics Bureau, TALB badges. You see across everything. You see these guys are all wearing the same sort of navy blue hat, and they're all sort of keeping very, very quick tally on everything that's moving along. You see there's one accompanying every single cargo movement around here. They treat livestock, and you see plenty of live animals. You see these like big sort of Ornak cattle, these big docile sort of cows with big curled horns, sort of red and green patches on their skin, being sort of loaded in a livestock trawler as they're moving by, as they sort of get moved on up into a big cargo ship. As you sort of move past and out of the docking bays, you are all asked for identification as you move into and out of into the street and out of the docking area. Welcome to TANAB. Hello. We'll just need to see some sort of identification papers from each of you. Hi. What's the purpose of entry here today?
We are meeting some business associates.
Agricultural, personal?
Personal.
And for, is this sort of work convention? I'm not seeing anything on the events board today.
We are meeting a contact to discuss some sensitive information.
I see. Well, I wish you luck with whatever business brings you to our lovely little town. If you require anything, the port city over here of Neliros will be able to assist you with anything that you possibly need. My name is Valo. Should you require anything, please let me know. And he sort of opens the gate and lets you out onto the street. As you walk out, immediately, vendors vying for your attention. These vendors line the stone-paved road, their carts shaded with strips of colorful fabric, offering everything from fried seaweed rolls to skewered river crabs crackling over open braziers. The scent over here is mouth-watering. spiced brine, grilled fish, the faintest undercurrent of biodiesel from the cargo haulers, all of this stuff. As you
I like
step
how
out,
you included biodiesel fumes when you were telling us how the scent was mouth-watering.
listen, man, gotta love industry mixing with food. It smells like shit, but also really good food. As you step onto the main street, a wiry sort of food vendor with a very patchy apron and a wide grin calls out to you in particular, Cam. Fresh from the shoals, crunch fin fritters, hot skewers, salty sweet. You won't taste Tanab until you taste mine.
Cam
Oh,
makes
hello,
a mental note
dearie.
to come back here.
Oh, don't leave now. Don't leave now. They're just fresh off the till right now.
Oh, I'm coming back, and when I do, I'll be bringing a friend.
Ooh, more the merrier. Get your... And as you sort of walk by, more travelers sort of coming off their ships get accosted by by more street vendors. As you begin walking through the city into sort of the main market area, the city feels at once. So Cam, Lina, y'all have, and Kybax to a degree, you all have been to many ports on your way in, and this port is no different. Many ports are alike, especially in New Republic space. So the city feels at once lively and also tired and weary. It's you just get the sense that the people here know that it's not the heart of Tanab's wealth. Like there are mega cities that are deeper in that have such a huge farming operation. People make money off of it, people get rich off of it, and also it goes into the recovery effort after the Civil War has ended. But you also know that the people here still feel that they're vital to this planet's survival itself. You see, again, locals wearing a bunch of patchwork work clothes, splashes of individuality. You see bright scarves, shell jewelry, sort of boots.
Look at Tim. Tim has 43 pieces of flair.
Yeah. Conversations are peppered with the lyrical roll of Tanabic, punctuated by laughter and the occasional curse hurled between rival traders. Hang on one second. Who's got the best perception?
That's a good question.
I've got 1.
Let me open up Cam's sheet. Cam has 1 yellow, 2 green.
Congratulations, Vale.
Go ahead and make a diff 3 stealth check with 1 upgrade, please. Jesus Christ. You turn around, and as is typical, Vale is nowhere to be seen. Absolutely nowhere.
Which is impressive, because as far as I know, Lina is still facing that direction.
Yeah, you somebody brushed up against you, Lina, and then you looked back. You didn't even really look away that much. Vale's gone.
He'll be back.
Is Vale doing anything else while in the shadows of this bright and sunny day on Tanab?
Just over comms to the crew. He'll be like, I can still see you, and I'll maintain sight lines.
Understood.
Kymax, can you please put me down?
Are you going to run back to the ship?
No, because apparently the person I thought I could trust is watching me from the shadows.
Okay, then. He sets her down.
You you walk through this entire place. You walk through customs holding a person.
I tried to make reference to that, but no one acknowledged it. I'm like, all right, we'll just keep going how long this goes.
All right. Joke's on me, I guess.
No one questioned it.
But customs doesn't judge.
Like, I wasn't fighting, so...
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of
Probably
hanging
even
there like a kitten.
You
That's
probably even
kinda
side-eyed
caught
the
up by the
customs
scruff.
person.
Yeah.
They got her papers.
Yeah, somehow they got your identification. Vale, go ahead and give me a perception check. Give me 1 second. Let me get you a difficulty here. Give me a perception check, diff 3, 2 upgrades.
Diff 3.
Yep.
2 upgrades. Jeez.
Oh, too bad. So sad. Triumph doesn't come in. Yeah. In general, it's as described. I mean, there's a lot of people. It's sort of early to mid morning. The sun is the star is sort of hanging low in the sky still. It's in general, yeah, a lot of people just trying to get to where they're trying to be. Yeah, you don't notice anything in particular. You're able to maintain sight lines with them completely and totally easily. Yeah. Where are y'all going, I guess is the question.
We're going to the market to where our contact said we'd be meeting.
Yep, Tesh
Alrighty. You all make your way over to the market. You find a central location. By the way, this is this would be rated as what?
M for mature.
Yeah. Fucking A, right, yeah. One moment, everybody. Go back a little bit. Just trying to get the tier of port that we're in. You'd think I'd have this ready. Yeah, so this is it Core World? I think it's technically. I don't think it's a. I don't. Yeah,
It's Edge of Core.
yeah. So it is a grade 1 port. It is a. It's a world on a well. Number one, you're on the Perlemian trade route, so it's a world on a primary trade lane. So any rarity modifier while you're here is at -1. So as you're walking around, you see stalls of pretty much every variety. To get any, of course, anything that's you don't see any weapons, any factor, but you see a lot of tailors. You see a lot of fishmongers. You see a lot of agricultural business taking place. You see a couple of office buildings that are sort of lining the market to further into the city that are agricultural, like independent offices, still marked with the TALB logo on them, saying that they're allowed to work in this area. But yeah, you see a lot of that sort of business. Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Sure.
Did I have to take off my weapons and leave them on the ship?
Did you have to?
Were the customs like, hey, you can't bring weapons here, or did they just kind of glaze over me?
You know what? Let's go ahead and let's roll back the clock a little bit on this whole customs thing. So you guys are approaching customs. Hello, everyone. Does this person need medical assistance, or why are they being carried?
I didn't want to
Is there
leave
an introvert who didn't want to leave the ship?
that.
Lex
not
does
on-
set her down.
I'm under duress, but
Right.
not held against my will.
Okay. Deeply concerning, but I will gloss over it. Yeah, personal business. Wonderful. Mandalorian. I see. You are wearing full. It's rather hot. It's early morning in a port city, that's sort of in a temperate area. It's actually a really nice morning. So you're feeling great, Kybax. Sort of looks you up and down and goes, I would never ask a Mandalorian to disrobe, especially the helmet. I'm aware of your customs. Do we really need 4 guns, is my question.
Weapons are part of my religion.
He gets excitable as to choice, likes to leave his options open.
I see. That is a part of your... Yeah, I really have no legal or logistical way to ask you to take any of your weapons off. And your droid companion, looking at
If it
Vale.
makes you feel better, I will swear on my honor that I won't discharge them unless someone shoots at me.
Still unsettling, but I'll accept it. Is this being sentient? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
Great.
Say hello to the nice man, Vale.
Hello.
Give me a charm roll, Vale. We'll say a flat difficulty 2 with a setback.
See.
Okay. Hello. You said he was sentient?
Yeah, he's just kind of like that.
He's just kind of like that. I see. I would ask your friend to... Again, I have no legal or logistical reason to stop any of you. Just know that you are going to be under the watchful eye of the Tanab Agriculture Logistics Bureau. They do have wide enforcement powers, so please keep your weapons, however dozens of them you have on you, to yourself, and I think we'll be okay.
I'll do my best.
Again, deeply unsettling. Have a great day. The gate's open. Sorry, that was my impression of a TSA agent.
Kyback's genuinely trying to be reassuring and being deeply unsettling. He's doing his very best to just be like, no, don't worry, I won't shoot anybody unless they shoot at me. I mean, that's just common sense. And the guy's like, so you're still putting shooting people on the table.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Still deeply upsetting to a government official. Oh, don't worry. I won't shoot at anybody unless somebody is crazy enough to shoot at a Mandalorian, in which case all bets are off.
In which case, do you have fire insurance?
Because you'll need it. Because that is the main one that I do like to use often. Cam, as you make your way over to the central area of the market, your eyes meet a familiar face.
Oh ho!
You recognize the real, actual face of Tesh, Faroon.
He didn't like the icon.
Yeah, did not like the icon at all. Hated it. I didn't like the sideburns. So I took this equally horrible one, and this is in every way better.
He looks kind of punchable. He looks like Zap Brannigan.
Now there's a route with some chest hair.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
She's built like a steakhouse, but she handles like a bistro.
What are you talking about?
Velour.
Futurama.
Again.
What
How
makes
have
a
you not
man
seen
turn
Futurama?
neutral?
Lust for gold? Power? Or is he just born with a cold, empty heart full of neutrality?
Oh, it's the current, the like guy in the suit, in the uniform.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh.
Question. Who makes your brassiere, and do they make a men's girdle?
Jesus Christ.
Stop exploding, you cowards!
And we're done.
How many do you guys know?
There is 12
So
years
many.
worth.
He's a great character!
The mind is
he's-
willing, the body is spongy and weak.
Oh, we're not done?
The mind is willing, but the flesh is spongy and bruised.
Jesus Christ.
Leela, I got your distress call, and I came as soon as I wanted to.
Jeez. Let's make a supercut of all of those.
Can I interest you in a glass of champagne?
Ugh.
I have a very sexy disability. What's it called, Kiff?
What's the guy's
Really?
name?
No one's gonna pick that up? No
Zap Brannigan. And we're done.
All right, hang on. No, you're getting homework. Make that into a token.
If it's for Tesh, it doesn't work. For a future character, absolutely. After I give you homework,
No, it's gonna be
Is that-
for Tesh.
it's going to be for Tesh.
It's Tesh. Yeah, it's Tesh. So hurry up,
Alright.
because I'm not doing the scene without it. I'm just kidding. It
That's
does
on us.
very much. It does look like Zap. You're right. It very much does look like a human version of Zap. Looks like live action Zap. So Zap, I mean Tesh, is sitting there sipping on something blue in a cup. Ah, yes. Welcome on in. Please have a seat, and pulls up a couple of chairs.
And we'll go ahead and take a seat.
Well, I want to wish you. We have heard. I have heard, rather, of the work that you did on Kashyyyk. I understand that it didn't necessarily go quite to plan, but that the task was handled in as good of a way as possible. I commend all of you for your attempts. In terms of the module that you are now owed, of course, preparations are being made to attach that to your ship with whatever sort of oversight that is required from your ship's engineer. I'm assuming that's you, person with electric arm.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of those here, but yeah, that would be me. Hi, Lina. We didn't actually meet.
Hi, yes, Tesh Faroon. I work with the Tanab Agricultural Logistics Bureau.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you see, everything matches. He's wearing sort of a red variant of the TALB. Yeah, we're sort of overseeing these parts here. I understand that you have some information that is additional to the transport work that you completed on Kashyyyk. Is that right?
Am reaches into the pocket that wasn't there before, pulls it out, sets it on the table, and pushes it towards him.
While I admire your initiative, this is not the place that this is going to be handled. Please, I know that you've had a long journey. Anybody need any food or anything?
I think I'm all right for now.
Oh, yeah, I'm good too then.
Do you want food? He
No,
looks over at
no.
you, Lana.
It's we just had breakfast. Pancakes. No, that was yeah. Look, for us it's like halfway through the day, but for you guys it's morning. space, you know?
Yeah. Ship lag is definitely a big issue. Is there... Hey, Kyle, where did you put the... You know the NPC things that you got rid of?
I didn't move any of them. I mentioned doing it, and then I didn't.
Oh, well, thank you.
If you're
I appreciate
if you're looking for the old ones, they're in the compendium.
Nope, I got them. I got you. One moment, everybody. Okay. The food here is very good. I would allow you to get something. We're just going to our office building, and I wanted to make sure that everybody was taken care of before we go.
Camel, take the pad, put it back in the secret pocket.
Great. Let's make our way through. He sort of stands up. Perfect. I believe we're missing someone.
He's around.
No. Yeah. Do you need me to pull him out?
I'm gonna go AFK a moment.
Where does he pull him out? What do you mean?
So if you could do me a favor and just turn around.
Ah, right. Perfect. Hi. We've met.
He lives behind you, no matter which direction you're facing.
You're an impressive person. Remind me again, your name?
Designation, Vale.
Yeah. And okay, who gave you that name? Seems oddly fitting.
It is unknown.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Anyway, yeah, if you would all
like the way, Tesh.
Yeah, so he takes you away. He takes you along the streets, deeper into the city. You're walking for a fair bit. Give me just one moment. Just pulling up my notes.
Define fair bit. How annoyed should Lina be with herself for having Kybex put her down?
You're walking for a good 20 to 25 minutes. Like, you're walking
nothing.
through city blocks. Stuff is the area of the sea sounds are getting further and further away. God damn it! Give me 1 second here. Hopefully, I become more organized for school. Which I definitely will be, because this is ridiculous. Give me 1 second, everybody.
Lina pulls out a few credits over comm. Say, Vale, come grab these and go get me some of that. Do you see that kelp smoked pike? Can you get me one of those? Yeah, the one on the skewer.
Vale, do you go over?
Yep, Vale will... I guess he's at the back of the pack. In my mind, he's at the back of the pack, so he'll jog up,
Yeah,
take the credits, turn, and just jog off.
You walk up. You see a hastily made wooden cart called Sorokai's Roasting Cart. You see a wiry, very thin Nautilin wearing an apron rather, right at the edge of the seafoam market. The grill is fueled by a bunch of charcoal. Well, hi. How are you?
I am well.
Well, can I get you something? I've never seen someone like you before.
I have been instructed to acquire roasted kelp.
Roasted kelp. Well, I suppose I can do something like that. I do have a signature dish if you're looking for it. I'd be happy to roast up some kelp for you. It might just take a couple of minutes.
Kelp smoked pike.
Okay.
Correction.
For sure. Well, all right. I will go ahead and get you some of that. You see that grabs a bunch, pulls out. There's a little what looks like kind of stone built into the cart. She opens a door, and a stone sort of. It's actually fed by driftwood. It's like these weirdly shaped pieces of driftwood in the bottom, sort of feeding the smoker. Pulls out the pike.
All right, I'm back.
And hun, did you want that with did you want the glaze, dust, and flakes on it?
Vale turns to look at Lina, who's probably still just walking away. Yes.
To all of it?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything I can get you?
No.
Okay. Well, absolutely. You see that Sorrow pulls out a skewer made out of like the thin chalky bit of seagrass, pushes a bunch of this raw pike onto the edge, sticks it on the grill, flames it up. You see pull out of a gross like plastic squirter, you see a bunch of this bright green syrup, opens up a little stone mortar and pestle, dust a bunch of what looks like actual dust all over it, like it comes out in clumps, and then a bunch of flakes of really huge, like the size of like a fingernail, like a full nail on your finger, like these flakes of sea salt that look like they were like chipped off of a block. Well, there you go. It's going to be 10 credits here for that lot.
I don't know how many credits Lina gave to Vale, but
I handed you about 20 because I didn't know how much it would cost.
Okay.
And did you want some blue ale with that? We just got some from the distillery.
How much is the blue ale?
I can do you for 5 credits for a glass.
Let's do 2 glasses.
Oh, well, all right. Hands you the skewers, hands you 2. They're literally clay cups with a little lid on them, and it's whatever blue thing that you can tell that I planned specifically for the street food stuff. The thing that Tesh was drinking, these blue cups. Can Vale smell?
Horribly. But we would
yes. Yeah, he smells terrible, but that's just the nature of his being. Yeah, he can detect odors.
Yeah, so you smell something. Number one, your respirator immediately ticks it as an organic sort of irritant. It's like some sort of fermentation has occurred in whatever this is that would render it intoxicating to drink. That sort of flashes up on your readout. You smell it. It smells like organic sugar and some sort of grain. You go back into your sort of olfactory servos. Reads as like hops and like barley.
Okay. Vale is.
I'm just being descriptive. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You get your drinks.
Yeah. it's hard to roleplay a character that has no emotions and no
so
reactions. But yeah, he'll like observe the things he's acquired.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then just nod to Sorrow and then turn back and jog to catch up to the group.
Well, goodbye.
Stops, turns all the way around.
Oh, God.
Goodbye. Turns back all the way around. Vale will jog up to Lina and be like, Lina, I acquired your kelp smoked pike.
Thank you, Vale.
Cam, you turn around and see street food.
Well, he's going to hand the kelp smoked pike to Lina, and then he turns to Cam. Captain.
Yeah.
And he's going to produce the 2 things of blue ale. I believe this is what Tesh was drinking upon our arrival. It's often been said in some societies that a shared drink improves camaraderie between individuals.
Are you asking
take one and give the other to Tesh?
Oh, I thought you were asking to share a drink with me.
No, I believe you should share a drink with Tesh.
He still has his that he's carrying with him. What do I do? Do I take it?
Lina just reaches over and takes the extra glass. Thank you.
Okay. Y'all drink it?
Sure.
It tastes like like if you've ever had do you guys drink cider at all?
Yes.
It tastes like cider except somebody spilled a Heineken in it. And it's bright blue. And has
so like a black and tan.
Yeah. Very much like that. Like it has salty, sweet sort of components, a lot of sugar in it. From the fermentation. It tastes very sweet, salty drink. It's kind of like hard to take. Lina, as you take a bite of the pike, it immediately balances.
That's actually good. She's eyes Cam as she's eating this. I said I was hungry.
You could have asked for some food.
I can afford my own food. Want some?
Oh. Sure, I'll take a bite. Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Cam, your street food senses tell you that there is some sort of green syrup on the top of it that's incredibly sweet but also vegetal. The dust is volcanic ash mixed with black pepper. And it adds like a silkiness and like a smokiness. That's crazy.
As long as it's not a spiciness, I'm fine.
That pairs really well with the drink.
I know. Vale, you did really good. I didn't even ask for the drink.
Die.
All right, enough of the street food segment, the obligatory street food segment. All right, we're going to continue moving. Tesh leads you out into the Grain Guild pier houses. Old but sturdy stone warehouses. You see, again, the ALB sort of logo blazoned all around here. It seems like a busy work area. You continue moving down towards the end of these pier houses. As you get further and further down, you see some of these have fallen into disuse. Tesh turns around and goes, yeah, I know it looks a little sketchy, but just stick with me. All the way at the end, you see in very faded, signage, you see sort of in block letters underneath the TALB logo, is Warehouse 7. the fate, like the subtitle on the warehouse, it says bulk grain reserves. You look around, there doesn't appear to be anybody around. There are no stevedores around. There's no really like any machinery or anything like that. Mando, do you want to help me with the door? You see, he gets, and it's actually like a very lo-fi system. There's a chain that's like there's a garage door next that opens up in the front.
Sure, I'll pull it down.
And
Finally leads over to Cameron. Hope you like your kidneys. They gone.
You can put new ones in, right?
No.
Who told you I could?
I'm not a doctor. Kicks a box. Inside, as you all walk in, the first level is sort of a 3-tier, sort of open air warehouse. Open air meaning there's a lot of inside space. There are row upon row upon row of these big stacked up grain sacks at the end of this area, and a bunch of rusting like Durtanium pallets. You see Tesh turns around and goes, okay, no, it looks sketchy, but give me 1 second. He walks around to the side, pulls down what looks to be a false panel. Oh, yeah, make sure that door's shut. And the door. You let go of the chain and then duck inside Kybex. Pulls down a false section of the wall next to these big sort of sacks of grain. Nope, that's ship landing. That's the wrong sound. Fuck. Everything's okay. A ship lands in the bay. The pallets move away from each other in a sort of row. After very get smart, sort of the outside, the pallets that are closest to you sort of move out, and then the next ones, and then the next ones, and a very small sort of metal door on the other edge is there on the far wall across from you. All right, in you go, everybody.
Cam will head on in.
Door opens, and you see a very small, like a cargo lift appears in front of you.
Linus steps in and takes a position in the far back corner.
Okay. As Tesh walks in behind you, sort of opens up another. As a security precaution, in accordance with the laws of the New Republic and with the New Republic Intelligence Bureau, I'm going to ask you all to disarm. Looks at all of you.
Cam does a slow turn to Kybax.
How much time do we have?
How much time do you have
Yeah.
to disarm? I mean, I know you have a lot of guns on you. So as long as it takes
let's say it's just guns. And then he's going to take his guns out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. That is, just to be clear, what we're... First, he takes out his 2 disruptor pistols, sets those down.
Illegal.
Then
Cool.
like super illegal. Then a heavy blaster rifle off of his back with an underbarrel flamethrower attachment, puts that down.
Illegal. Great.
Rocket launcher off of his wrist, puts that down.
You touch size.
The long carbine off of his back also puts that down. The 3 stun grenades on his belt puts that down. 2 frag grenades on the other side puts those down.
Yep.
And a knife, and he puts that down.
Just checking. And you put the bullet carbine down?
Yeah.
Tesh looks at you. One moment.
Oh, and he says, wait, then takes off his jetpack, which has a fusion missile on it.
Crazy.
Forgot about that one.
Oh, you forgot about that one?
Yeah.
It's new. Somehow he didn't use it while we were on Kashyyyk.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
have
crazy,
it.
Right?
Lina sets the care down in the pile, and then taking an opportunity she might not get again, removes her mechanical arm and giggles, disarmed.
Put that back on.
Hey, we good?
To be clear, I do have to tell you this as the GM. He did not take the knuckle dusters that are
knuckle dusters. I'm well aware of the weaponry
Yeah.
that you have.
Yes. He did not take those out.
Mr. Faroon, we do have a slight problem.
Yeah.
Veil's swords can't
I'm
actually
well-
be removed easily. Okay.
I'm well aware of his capabilities. Thank you. As I am of all of you.
So I can just keep this? Like, we all know I'm not a threat. No?
Well,
Okay.
I wouldn't necessarily say that, but
Flashback to her melting a Mandalorian.
He doesn't carry the acid canisters anymore.
Okay, is everybody putting their guns in? Just wanted to say.
Oh, he does take 2 spare explosive rockets out of his belt pouch and puts those down.
Great.
I forgot about those.
Do you put the micro rockets in?
The micro rockets. There's 2 of those that I set down.
Okay.
3 of them are loaded into the launcher.
Kybex, the recon remote as well. Obviously can't have that in there.
Oh, right. Take out the little drone, set it down.
One moment. He comes over, picks up the drone, and pulls out the power cell, drops it, sticks the
Hey,
power cell in
careful.
his pocket. What is the quick flash burning gel, Cam?
I don't have any. I just left it at 0.
Cam has the quick flash burning gel.
That can pretty much cut straight through a hull in a few seconds.
I forgot I had that.
We're just so loaded with weapons. We keep going. Oh yeah.
Cam, you put in all your weapons.
Yeah.
Stun grenade too.
Yep.
Fusion cutter's too heavy to carry us back on the ship.
All right, well, you're a weapon in and of itself, but that's okay. Jesus. Yeah. Okay. I want to preface this by saying I want to appreciate your willingness to cooperate. I assure you that's going to be taken into consideration in the next conversation.
Why does that sound like you're about to place us under arrest?
You are not being placed under arrest. However, this conversation, you can see that his demeanor has changed. I have one favor to ask all of you. Thank you so much for putting your weapons away. My job in this situation is to ensure that you all get out of here with no connection to intelligence whatsoever. I have been made aware through several different avenues that you have come into possession of intelligence that is sensitive for lack of a better word. It's incredibly more sensitive than that, but
galaxy shattering.
Yeah. The area that you're going to be going into is a highly secure installation. Understand that this debriefing, as it takes place, is going to be perhaps adversarial in nature, but it's an adversarial system. Nobody's trying to offend anybody. No one's trying to get anybody killed. But just start simple. Everything that's happened from Randone until now, with no flourishes. Just what happened. We all good?
Good.
That was the exact opposite of reassuring, but yeah, we're good.
Yeah. The elevator begins moving down without Tesh pushing a button at all. And before we switch scenes, again, I have to fix Diego's token's vision. Perfect. One moment, everybody, as you get moved on over.
No waiting. More movie.
No! You slide down, and as the cargo lift enters down here, let me put some ambiance in here. You all drop into a very quiet room, lit by a couple of overhead panels that are sort of set into the ceiling. You are surrounded by very sleek, sort of Spartan accommodations. The walls are gray. Everything is clean, very well maintained. And as you walk forward, Tesh begins ushering you all in. Right on this way, guys.
Well, we're not going to be split up?
He turns around without really responding. You immediately see a familiar face.
Hi, Elise.
Elise walks. Hi. She very politely smiles at all of you. She seems no worse for wear.
How's the and she just kind of points at her side where she was shot a bunch.
Some scarring, but I think we'll be able to manage.
Yeah. Well, that's great.
Yeah. Thank you all for coming in here. You see, as you walk on in, I'll move Kybax's token for him because he's too good to move it himself. On a raised platform, you see a couple of of sort of gray uniformed, fatigue-wearing people who are sitting at computers just typing away. You see that their screens are encrypted, almost to a matrix level. So everything that they're looking at, unless you want to make a roll to try to intercede and figure out what's on these computer screens, they are not readable to you. They are either they're not in Arabic, they're in some other different sort of intelligence language that you're not able to really decipher without effort. One moment, everybody.
So this is advanced for farming.
Yeah, that's
We yeah.
I appreciate you recognizing it. Yeah. Everything in here is incredibly high tech. Gray plasteel walls, a lot of modular consoles. So you see, this is not set up in a standard form. It looks like an individual person's console. A lot of holographic readings. You see a gray uniformed. Sorry, I'm flipping between a couple of pieces of notes here. A broad-shouldered man in his mid to late 50s is walking back and forth along the computer consoles, whispering very, very quietly to each person as they all are sort of working. You see a... Darn it. You see a Bothan female is currently turned around and fixated on a screen in front of her. She has sort of a headset on. She's speaking quietly into her microphone. Yes. Yes, I understand. Yes. Okay. I'm not able to maintain this line. Right. Thank you. The screen shuts off and she turns around. Hello. And she points to each one of you in turn. Vale, Cameron, Chitra, Kybex, Clamoriel, Lina. I want to appreciate you making your way over here. I understand it wasn't necessarily the plan for you. You are here for us to ascertain exactly what occurred on Randone and to the specifics of exactly what you encountered and who you faced. I will be leading the debriefing. Operative Elise will be over here giving her side of the story. Tesh will be operating as liaison, meaning your advocate. And Major? Yes, one moment. Walking down the stairs, that same broad-shouldered man. And this is Major Rennick. Major Rennick will be here to observe. Do you have any questions before we begin? You see that she maintains eye contact with each one of you, with each of her eyes. Very prim, proper, sort of back-set shoulders. She's a Bothan. She has sort of that cat-like face, long limbs, sort of long ponytail hair coming back, her long snout sort of coming off. She has this dark purplish fur with black streaks across the front. Her eyes are sort of a blazing sort of yellow color. Any questions before we begin?
No, I just. I mean, no, I'm good.
No questions.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, please tell us your side of the story, I suppose, and what intelligence you were able to gather. I understand.
Out here with everyone listening.
Oh, I assure you that we are all cleared to hear the information. Unless you feel that it is too sensitive.
It might be.
I understand. The Major looks over. Sorry, everybody. Just one moment here. The staff, please clear the lobby area, please. You see each of them stand up and make their way out. I don't know why I can't interact with that token. There we go. There we go. Sorry, Matt's texting me. All right. You see that they make their way out. Are you more comfortable now?
Yes.
All right. So, Ro nods at Tesh. Again, from Randone until now, no flirt. Tell us what happened.
So, yeah.
Capex kind of looks at Cam.
Cam just shrugs. Well, we initially landed on Randone just to repair some parts on our ship as we'd taken a nasty hit on our way out.
On your way out from Slaheron, that's right?
Yeah. Yeah, when the Black Sun decided to send a cruiser after us.
And that was for...
Probably what we did on Kessel.
Yeah,
I see.
probably.
So that was you.
You didn't know?
You see, Ven smiles. I get your point. We want to hear it in your own words. I want to make sure that the people in front of me are the people who...
We
Well, you
may
said to
have
start
had
at Randone, but Kessel was before Randone. Anyway.
Well, what happened on Kessel was that we had a disagreement with the Black Sun's administrator on Kessel that boiled over into overt hostilities, and long story short, we may have caused a severe disruption of Kessel's spice mining operations under the Black Sun because they're fucking idiots and don't have any lockouts for their failsafes or ways to revert things.
I see.
Seriously, their whole mind setup was a mess. They really took the organized out of organized crime.
Tesh sort of scoffs. Van looks over at Tesh and gives him like a look of that's kind of inscrutable to you. You can roll if you'd like to understand what she's trying to.
Nah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Bothans. So, just for everybody who doesn't know, which I'm sure you all know more than I do, Bothans are incredibly. They are skilled in the social graces more than most other species. Their ears are emotive. They are, they operate a lot off of micro expressions and sort of different glances and views. That's how Bothan politics is, essentially. So you see a lot of that as you're speaking.
So Vale is hyper unsettling.
Yeah. Vale, she is all of the Gallard intelligence operatives are sort of looking over at Vale. Vale just sort of standing there, not really even moving. Right. The Major sort of cuts in. So, all right. You went to Slaheron, delivered whatever. It was a Dameron Davies. Is that right?
I believe that was his name, yeah.
Yeah. We threw him out onto a roof.
Onto
It was a little more gentle than that, but yeah. Kybax escorted him off the ship.
Quickly,
Right,
about 20
and-
feet.
Anyway, long story short, we needed somewhere to patch up the damage the ship had taken, and my father had an old friend on Randone. So we made contact, landed, and in exchange for parts, he let us stay there and repair the engine, and then asked that we help him compete in the Scav games. At which time, we were also contacted by Republic Intelligence. She motions towards what's her name,
Please.
and asked to help retrieve some sensitive information that was located on the price of the Scav games. We went through the Scav games, kicked a whole bunch of ass, got real dirty, it was awful. And then we noticed that the final team wasn't going for the goal, but was going to presumably retrieve the information. So we followed them in, shot up a bunch of their people, grabbed the information, and got out.
How many were there on this team? The Major sort of cuts in.
What, us?
No. The team that was at the Resolve, seemingly not going towards the objective, but going towards this intelligence.
I don't have firm numbers.
Well, at the beginning of the games, there were, 6 of them? We only encountered 2, maybe 3, with a handful of Randonian militia and Imperial troopers.
Yeah. The Randonian militia was working in concert with them to get the information.
Okay. And you have evidence of this, or is this...
Well, they were guarding them, so that was kind of a hint.
Okay.
My recon drone recorded it.
And, ostensibly, they should have been preventing anyone from even approaching the Resolve, but they welcomed them in and set up guards.
You see that the Major looks over at Elise, and Elise nods. And the Major writes it down. Okay. So, you suspect remnant Imperial involvement?
I suspect credits were exchanged. I don't have any firm evidence to support anything of that nature.
Understood.
It did feel Imperial, but, that's
How
just
do you mean?
gut feeling. Well, I mean, the whole setup, it was underhanded, it was vicious. They were way more competent than your average mercs. It just felt Imperial.
How did this become known? Competence is not necessarily... I would think that anybody with your level of training would be able to...
we fought them, and they did a number on me. I got hurt.
They did?
Granted,
It was rough.
it was about 12 of them, but still.
And you have had previous experience clearing out rooms of... And Ro looks over at the Major and says...
Cam just starts laughing.
Do you remember that Imperial garrison that used to be on... What's that planet?
That
we
was
were on?
foremost Kyback.
Yeah. You remember the Imperial garrison that used to be on Formos?
Yes.
That was
However,
us too.
Mostly me.
Okay.
And these guys were good.
The Major makes a note in his notepad. Understood. So, when Rose speaks up. Now, the leaders of this other group, it was the Burnt Claw, right? Was the name of the group?
Correct.
Local group in general, scavs mostly?
Yeah.
Gangsters.
Okay. What sort of intel do you have on their leaders? I think it was Skag and Scrag.
Well, seeing as we're not local to Randone, next to nothing.
You didn't meet either of them?
I think we met one of them.
Yeah, the younger brother. What was it? The guy who does the books? He was super upset about something.
Yeah, we
Scrag.
talked him down from starting some shit.
Understood, but you never saw that both brothers together.
Not before the. Well, we saw them together on computers screens during the opening ceremonies, but I mean, that's implied though. We never actually confirmed. He could have just been any random Zabrak.
But you do think it was the brothers?
Yes.
Okay. And to your knowledge, they were not on the MC-80 Resolve when you were there. Is that right?
We didn't see them.
Okay.
There's a big guy with an axe.
Right.
Lina
you see-
shrinks a bit and hugs herself and shudders.
Yeah, and how is the axe wound treating you? Ro looks over.
It's fine now.
Great.
Got better.
Good to hear. In the Ro speaks up. And did you never heard them talk to each other? Were they arguing? The brothers, I mean. They were just on computer screens?
But
We didn't exactly.
No, it was like it was opening ceremony, so walking in with your team and cheering and all that.
Yeah, small thing, but it matters. Ro nods back over to the Major. Now, on the Resolve itself, what you said that you encountered potential remnant Imperial resistance. Let's get to the meat of the matter.
Let's also confirm that as far as Imperial Remnant stuff goes, we don't have solid evidence more than a gut feeling. Just so you're not putting words in our mouth.
The Major smiles. Much appreciated. So, tell me about whatever intelligence that you were able to dig up.
Cam now pulls out the pad, sets it on the table, slides it over.
Both Ro and Tesh sort of look over at the Major. Major picks it up. Does not look at it, but looks over at you, Cam, and says, broad stroke it for me.
Some Imperial doctor figured out how to induce force sensitivity in people.
Perception check, Cam.
Difficulty?
Can I make one as well?
Can't. I will allow assistance. Cam is sort of leading the social side of it, though.
Okay. I have trained assistance if you want it.
Gotcha.
Go for it. That gives me a boost, right?
A boost. Yeah, it'll give you a boost die because you have the same level of training.
Okay. And what's my difficulty at?
Your difficulty is going to be difficulty of 3 with one upgrade and a setback and a boost.
All right.
Because you are...
This is a precise 50-50 roll.
because they're both trained in social evasive tactics, and you've thrown a wrench in it. So you get a boost because you're handing them something that should elicit some sort of reaction, but you're gauging to see if you can see it.
I love how
Does that mean 2 boost die? One from the situation, one from kinetics?
That does, yep. 2 boost die, yep.
Alright, here we go then.
Success, but at a threat. Okay. Both the Major and Roe, you see them immediately glance at each other. Tesh's face goes ashen white. And Elisa's face is a little bit inscrutable to you. Right. The Major says.
So you see why we asked for people to leave the room.
I can understand why you believe that you would warrant it. However, the unit that you are speaking to is... we are schooled in such things. And experienced in such things. But always appreciate the looking out. This is in reference to Belmaris.
Is that the doctor? I've forgotten his name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have access to the journal log still.
Yeah, Belmaris and Moff Varn. These are Belmaris's logs, and he references someone named Voss. Moff Varn. There we go.
Wow.
Words are hard. Made up words doubly so.
Also references a successful test subject, Sapphire.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you bringing this to Republic Intelligence's attention. Suffice to say...
Yeah, it seemed a little above our pay grade.
Well, see, the Major sort of looks over at Roe and says, "Yeah, this is a rather large breach." And I'm assuming the entire party who you were with, including those present and those not present, are aware of what's on this database.
Yeah.
We don't know whether or not anyone on the anyone else on the ship knew what was in it, just that they were trying to recover it. If I recall correctly, it was encrypted. So there is
who exactly, after the mooks that you defeated?
No. When we got to the computer cells, it was still encrypted. I'm the one who broke the encryption to download it, and that we deleted all of the files, scrubbed them completely, and this is the only copy that I know of. And aside from everyone in this room and our 2 crew members who aren't here, this is everybody.
not quite.
What?
Ella. And we did leave their slicer alive because he surrendered, and we're not really into the executing helpless people type. But their slicer only knows what data he was supposed to grab, not the contents of the data. As my sister said, it was still encrypted.
But the slicer was in the process of accessing that data when you walked in.
Yep.
Do you recall a name?
Did we get a name?
We did. Scrolly. There's a guy named Greg.
I will say that I don't currently have a name written here, which means I wouldn't have given it to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that would be a no then.
Okay. What species?
What species was he?
Cat people.
Zygerian.
Is a Zygerian?
Okay, well that's exotic enough to perhaps trace. Okay.
He got about what, halfway through the encryption? So he was decent.
Come on.
You're phenomenal. Let's be clear.
So let's get down to the final part of this. That'll do for now. We are going to be cross-checking your statements with other sources. I will say at the outset you might hear from us again, but there is no obligation other than what you give today. Is that understood from each of you?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Lana just silently nods.
Y'all ever need help blowing up more Imperials, you know who to call, though.
Not us.
Well,
Me specifically.
that brings us to the subject of what to do now. I don't know about you. I hope you're not getting the vibe that you're not leaving this place alive, because you are going to be leaving this place
Oh,
as
thank
soon
God.
as I can allow it.
Yeah, it seemed like that would be the tacky choice.
Yeah, and New Republic intelligence may be new, but we're really trying to break new ground here. So, trying to have it be a little bit of a trusted organization moving forward.
And besides, liquidating potential assets isn't exactly something you can afford to do at this point, is it?
No, we lost a fair number of them in the crash. So, how exactly that crash came about, that is not really in the purview of this meeting, but suffice to say that a large number of intelligence personnel were on board the Resolve, guarding the material that was set to be debriefed here at the outset. Anyway, Bell, I will say that we are in need, and by we I mean the Republic, not necessarily the intelligence. We are in need of hands. We may have won at Endor, but we sort of have an entire galaxy to clean up, and it's not as easy as we thought it would be. I understand that you all are pretty independent spirits. I look around and I see 4 just truly troubling and very skilled people.
Yeah. Don't lump me in with them.
Unfortunately, Lana, from what little we know about your capabilities, you are too lumped in with them.
You
You
did
built
crack
a
New
speeder.
Republic encryption in, like, how many minutes?
And you built a speeder on the fly out of junk parts that held 4 people and won us an entire race.
That
Yeah,
was
we actually, it was galactically televised, so
That's what
You
the
are-
helmets were for. Nobody knows that was me.
You're wearing the same colors right now. You
I didn't
specifically.
choose the team colors.
Right. I will say that it's rather a... Is she constipated? Can we help her out?
She's all right. She just doesn't like having attention on her.
Anyway, I am I'm a soldier. I'm not a recruiter, and I'm not going to attempt to recruit you right now.
Well, if you need something moved, let us know.
We'll keep you in mind. Now, with that being said, if we do find out that you become sources of intelligence for polities that are not the Republic, we have some pretty skilled people of our own. And I'm not meaning that as a threat, I'm meaning that as a justification of the understanding that we are having and leaving today with.
You don't have to worry about that. We tend to think that the New Republic is the only thing worth a damn that's happening right now.
I just hope y'all do better than the old one.
Yeah, that's...
To be fair, the old one did last, 3,000 years?
Yeah, getting past these next couple is sort of what we're looking at right now.
Yeah. The old one lasted because it made people money.
I would ask that you not leave Tanab without clearance from the Tanab Agricultural Logistics Bureau. While it may look like a front, I assure you we actually have nothing to do with them. They are actually very litigious and very good at their jobs. Please do not piss them off while you are here. I would encourage you...
Yeah, don't worry, as long as no Black Sun cruisers show up over the starport trying to blast us into dust, we plan to follow every applicable law in our exit.
Great. Speaking of exit, there are... this is a great place to find work if you're looking to find work. I would suggest looking at some of the job boards at the port. I understand you have a very capable ship, and a ship that's getting even more capable as we speak. Isn't that right, Tash? Yes, sir. Good.
Are you working on my ship?
Tash looks at you and has no face on you.
She is protective.
All right, we gotta go. Fail.
Okay. The elevator doesn't work unless we're done.
Give me a minute, it will. Remember?
No. Please don't. Don't. Please don't. Please don't the elevator.
Lana,
Yeah.
please do not hack the elevator.
She leans
And
against the
there
wall.
is-
Fine.
Something else I would like to ask you. Two things, actually.
Sure.
First, she motions to Vale.
Mm-hmm.
We've got ourselves a black box.
What does that mean?
He says he's part of Republic intelligence.
And there is evidence that his cyberization might not have been entirely willing.
Well,
Namely,
can
that
assure-
half the time he designates himself Vale, and half the time he designates himself as Qualo.
Qualo?
That is, I'm getting that name right, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
I'm pronouncing it wrong.
You there? State your designation.
Designation Vale.
What is your primary directive?
Unclear. I have entered into a life debt with the life form known as Lina.
Lina's the one who found him in the junkyards of Randon.
You found him on Randon?
Yes,
Why
one
am
of
I
the
keep
parts.
asking these questions? I knew exactly where you found him. God, it's really... It's harder than it looks, this intelligence thing. Tesh looks at the Major and laughs. At least we have a sense of humor about it. ISB was... They're totally nerdy. I will ask for
tears.
Yeah. Kybax, give me a perception check against the Major for me.
Okay.
Diff 2. Just Diff 2.
Perception, diff 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you see you sort of scan him up and down, kind of checking him out, but in a dude way.
Right, like
you
Checking him out, but like in a dude way.
No, I know exactly what he means. It's the sizing up. Can I take this dude out if I need to?
The standard answer for Kybax is yes. This guy, you see, he's wearing like a collared shirt with a New Republic insignia on it, rolled up sleeves, sort of dark, sort of chino-like pants, and underneath his sort of laced over, you see his shirt is impeccably clean and tidy. His pants are obviously ironed. His shoes are shined. This is not some intelligence brat. He's a soldier. You scan. His eyes are cybernetic. You get that right away. You see they are matte black with faint red targeting reticles. You sort of narrow your eyes behind your visor. They actually are flickering a little bit. You see that he's now focused on you, as though he can sense that you're looking at him. You see he doesn't necessarily blink either. He has his sleeves rolled up. He's got old man muscles.
Yeah. Same like Kybax does.
Yeah, old dude, old guy muscles, broad, thick-ass shoulders. He's wearing it like he knows how to wear it. His arms are scarred up and down. You see slits and sort of wounds along both forearms. Immediately, this guy is a CQC guy. And in your sort of sizing up, most people, it's you could easily take him. This guy, he would, at the very least, make it a really, really good fight.
Kybax doesn't say a word, but
My eyes are up here, Mando.
I know.
He smiles.
So, yeah,
Kybax gets an itch in his trigger finger, like, ooh, good fight.
if you could look into that, we'd appreciate knowing a little more about our crewmate.
I will tell you in all sincerity that officially, the New Republic abhors any sort of treatment like this. I can also say in an unofficial capacity that Republic intelligence, when it was called something else, there were periods, I'm sure you remember, during the Galactic Civil War. And this is not me apologizing. I'm not an apologist. The opposite. I'm a soldier. There were several units well outside of my purview. This is my unit. this is the unit that I've been working with since I got involved in intelligence. There were units who were given wide remits to do whatever is necessary. When you give scientific, engineering, and medical-minded people whatever is necessary with an unlimited shadow budget, you get stuff like that. And he looks and he notions over at Vale. I also know that a lot of those units after Endor needed to immediately scrub and become and vanish. I will do what I can.
Appreciate it. Second, would the New Republic Intelligence Agency be interested in purchasing several units of coaxium?
Well, it wouldn't be purchasing, it would be a return for a fee.
Finder's fee, sure. Although, given circumstances, it is quite literally legitimate salvage.
Yeah, especially as we technically won that MC-80, didn't we?
And all salvaging rights thereof. I seem to recall the New Republic not actually contesting those salvage rights.
Well, we can't really contest it because we don't control the planet. But I get your meaning. What sort of fee were you thinking?
Kyle, how much are the units worth a piece?
Standard about 1,500 a piece. 6 units worth, so 9,000 would be standard market rate.
They're friends. Let's cut them a deal.
Well, that's between you and the dice.
Well, so it's a negotiation, and he seems to be asking you for what fee you think is.
Yeah.
Well, just so that we part on good terms, let's say, how many units was it again?
6 units at 1,500 per book price.
We've got 6 units, so why don't we call it 6,000 even?
Give me negotiation. It's
All
reasonable.
right, I'd like to point out, yeah, that is a 33% discount on market price.
You're selling back shit that was theirs to begin with.
But it is.
I understand.
legitimate salvage.
I understand. Negotiation. He's not going to be very good at. Hang on. Give me 1 second. Negotiation is. There's a guide. Social conflict.
You asked me to make this.
Yeah. It's gonna be diff 4.
Diff 4.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I will flip a light side point then.
All right.
Damn.
I mean, we can just take care of it right now. I mean, we have personnel on your ship right now that are currently fixing it.
You have what?
That would, however, be legally theft.
4,500 credits. We'll call it a deal.
5,000.
Let's call it 550. 5,500. An investment for future work.
She holds out her hand to shake.
He shakes. Ro, would you wire them the money, please? Got it. She moves over up to one of the consoles that usually has someone in it. Done. You get a you get a Chase Bank notification about a deposit.
You received money by fucking Space Pal.
Yeah, cash out.
Credits received.
Coaxium's yours.
He nods at Tesh. Yeah, continue taking the coaxium. I was kidding. Tesh looks at Lina.
But what?
Anyway, the long and short of it is, keep your ship here until your repairs are done. You'll receive word that you're free to leave, upon which time I hope that we never see each other again.
Quick question. While we're in town, you wouldn't happen to have a good cyberneticist?
He did kind of take a beating.
Cyberneticist?
Yeah. Or a doctor, like a good surgeon or someone.
All right, I'll roll this in front of the board. You're you are on an agricultural world.
An agricultural hub world. They're not exclusively farmers. That's their main export.
Sure,
What does need
I
doctors
still
too?
got really into
Com-
day trading, and you had to make a stock system.
Combines take feet, no matter what planet you're on.
understandable. Yeah, you'll have like the doctor who also he did like an 8-week extension course in how to put on a limb. You don't have like major surgery for a cybernetic synthoid, so it'll be high luck. Tell you what, I'll give you. Would you like low or high? Number one.
I will take high.
Show us the
Okay.
Higa to Mask files.
You'll take high.
Yes.
I'm inflicting a -5 penalty. You need an 80 or higher.
Was that all?
Well, I mean, that's reasonable, right? Or do you make your case? Let's negotiate.
This is a major agricultural hub. 7 jumps away from Coruscant. This planet feeds at least a good sector worth of planets. There is no way this planet doesn't. Now, they may not know. I'll accept that they may not know, but you cannot tell me that there is not a good enough doctor on this planet to do what I need.
What number would suit you, my guy?
I'm happy with 85 because they may not know. I just want you to know who's on this planet.
I'll do 80. I'll take away the -5. So you need an 80 or higher.
I'll take it. It's the fact I knew it was 7 jumps from Coruscant. On the same trade route.
You got a 14.
Oh.
The major looks at you and says, "I wouldn't hold your breath." Well, we're a couple of jumps away from Coruscant. That would be a great place to look.
No, I'll just do it myself.
We're 7 jumps away from Coruscant. Just go to Coruscant then.
7 jumps away from. Oh yeah, they changed it back to Coruscant, didn't they? Shit, I'm used
I'll
to
just do
hearing
it
it as
myself.
Imperial Center.
Come on, Vale. I'm gonna cut into your brain a bit.
Imperial Center. What kind of fucking wankery is that?
Listen, Palpatine was a loser.
You're not getting any argument from me.
He's just lame.
How dare you insult the dark side?
How'd he come back?
Oh no. Game Bros. Oh no. Don't. No. No.
Do it. What do you do with cold meat?
You stew it.
Wait, guys.
Did you literally just fall out of your chair? Are you okay? Do you need medical attention?
It's only 7 jumps away.
Oh no. It's so. Oh god.
Did you break your chair?
Yeah.
I guess it's the end of the session.
Hang on. Oh, okay. Did you hear the awesome noise it made?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Well, I
guess that's the end of the session.
Well, ow. I hit my head on the couch and it really hurt.
Oh. Are you bleeding?
No, that's fine.
Get fucking Matt in here to kiss it and make it better. What else is he there for?
No, I'm embarrassed. I don't want him to come in here. I knocked over a bunch of stuff.
I'll message you.
Message him.
No, please. No, don't.
So, while I type this message, how close is that cyberneticist I want?
Oh.
Blackmailing now, are we?
This one time?
I did.
Okay, fine. Blackmailing again now, are we?
I did hit my head kind of hard on the corner of the couch. Okay.
Alright, settle down, y'all.
Okay. Oh god, I almost fell out of the chair again. Okay, I can't sit on this chair anymore. Hang on. So guys, let me know if this is a good sign. So when I got off of my chair, it kind of fell backwards on its own accord, but the legs, like the wheels, stayed on the ground.
No, that's a bad sign.
Yeah, that's not good.
It ain't supposed to do that.
Well, good news is it was a free chair that I was handed by a very nice Hispanic woman.
That's probably why she gave it to you.
Yeah. Yeah, here, let me take a picture.
Screech.
Nope, don't want to have a foot reveal.
I blew it.
Shut the fuck up.
You're gonna kill our GM.
So that's the chair. So as you can see, all of its legs are on the ground.
Oh my,
Yeah.
that is a turbo fucked chair.
Yeah. What's up with the fork?
That's why I'm hyper focusing on the fork as well.
Why does the fork have one tine bent out sideways?
He was trying to end it
And
all,
that'll
but then
be
he
the end of
realized
today's
a
session.
socket and a plastic fork don't work well together.
I want to thank everybody for watching. This has been entirely embarrassing, and I'm glad that we got this on film. I want to thank everybody for
all
playing.
posterity.
You all get 5 experience, except Kyle. Kyle doesn't get 5 experience. He gets my fist. Anyway, thank you so much. We love you all. Bye.
Bye.
My fucking head. Damn it. My chair.
Yeah, you need a new chair.
Yeah.
I would recommend you get one of those. It's not a love seat, and it's not quite an armchair, but it's like halfway between a love seat and an armchair. I can't think of what they're called.
Okay. Well, I'm sitting on the ground, and I can probably write off my new chair as a school experience.
Probably.
Hang on.
Yeah, probably.